And we are unmuted and live.
It's evil
Ooh.
incorporated.
Warlords!
No context needed.
Obviously.
So, who wants to give a recap about what happened last session?
I
Oh,
have
fuck.
notes. I believe Pro is quite good at note taking.
I don't
And-
have notes on me. I'm at home.
That's why I
So-
said Pro.
So last
Biscuit tried to
session.
be Wilson.
Come again?
Biscuit tried to be Will Smith and failed.
Wait. Oh, yeah.
The giant creature.
I don't
Yes.
remember that. Anyways, I last session we made final preparations for our trek towards the mountain that had the lost mines of Handling, and along the way we stopped to rest for the night. Upon which we, at least myself, heard a bunch of noises coming the direction towards the mountain. And when we tried to look for those, we saw nothing. And if I remember correctly, we did we did like hear a bunch of huge steps, and somehow I think either we could see it or we just deducted it somehow. We could ascertain that those huge steps noises were belonging to our so-called big black spider.
You did see the spider
Yeah, okay.
by the stars suddenly being blackened and a giant spider were walking.
Yeah,
I mean
Above
above
you.
the trees. Yes.
Yeah, Biscuit tried to climb it, didn't.
Yep. So last we left off, some of us were on trees, some of us failed to get on trees, and that's pretty much it.
So we leveled up that session.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we did.
Yay.
Yeah, using the special scroll that
Oh
Barton
yeah,
gave,
yeah.
which was nice.
Level 5, baby!
I can talk to the horses now. It's very
Woo,
important.
baby.
I could always do that.
Yeah, but now I can do it as well.
Turns out horses are really they're dumb. Are really what's my words today? Are really dumb.
No, it's fine.
And don't care about us.
Right.
I know. Oh yeah, and the priestess at the the luck shrine was kind of you know uncool to us. I mean, she gave us a reward, but she did that kind of messed up stuff.
Mhm.
Yes. Threatened
No,
to murder others.
quick question: who has the box with the orc child bones?
What's the actual key?
Oh yeah, it's a. Was it like an actual key or just a key made of bones?
Well, a key made of bones, yeah.
Okay.
Itself is also valuable, so I hope
You have that pro, because I assumed you were keeping our important stuff since you're the sane one of the party.
Yeah, I
No,
think
no.
assume how
Allow me to remind you. Allow me to remind you that I'm a level 5 wizard.
with Fireball.
Yes.
Yeah. Look,
Yes.
man, you're sane by comparison. Okay.
No, not
Yeah, we
not
never
compared to
established-
Adrian.
Yeah.
Okay.
We never actually established that
But okay, let's
started with the bag that had the box in it.
No, because I have a pouch with finger bones that Barfan gave me, but I didn't remember who has the key.
I think it's safe to assume you do, like Philip said.
Okay. I'll just add it to my pouch then.
We also haven't used the healing potions from the orc vendor. I'm curious to see
Well, we
what
haven't
those are.
yet.
We haven't.
Yet.
we really didn't fight some
We
for
haven't.
a while.
Yeah, we haven't been fighting for the last 2 sessions, I think.
Yeah, we've been okay, thankfully. But
We're really charismatic. We really turned all our enemies into friends.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Me charismatic.
Yeah.
I have a charisma enough for both of us. Of course, I only have a
Very
+2 in charisma, but whatever.
I'm very charismatic. It's just for some reason people don't want me to let me speak.
I am very charismatic, but for some reason, no one believes me.
To be charismatic, someone has to not cut you off immediately, believing that you'll somehow doom the group.
Oh yeah, I have a spell. I forgot.
What is it?
Yeah, and just
What is it?
to be clear, the part about you failing to seduce the banshee, that was in the book.
Okay.
Seducing the
Not-
banshee?
There was not. They didn't use the word seduce. They used the word charm.
Charm, yeah, okay. That makes
By
a bit more
being-
sense.
We all know what that actually means.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
But they did give a a persuasion charisma check that you needed to beat,
Mm.
and you weren't even close.
I imagine.
Obviously. By the way, what was the other way of getting anything out of that interaction?
Well,
Because I assume
if you would have talked and you could have gotten a silver locket
okay.
from the priestess, and if you would have given that, it would have worked immediately. And I was
How the fuck? Wait, how would we get a silver locket?
you. It was. Do you have anything that could? Do you have? Do you have any object that could help us?
I
Yes,
have that.
that if considering she was the one asking us to get
Yeah,
to go to the Banshee, that's something that she should have really volunteered as an
Yeah.
option.
Yeah, I mean,
Yep.
this is kind of like the school of obvious. We want to survive this, and you're sending us on a death mission. You know, you could have at least
You want us
offered
to
us a weapon.
Yeah.
A weapon, quote
Yeah,
unquote.
but I was willing to that if even if you just would have tried here, have a bouquet of flowers. I
Okay.
would have said that. Oh, that would have worked.
None of
Well,
us. we aren't
Wait,
choosing.
picking flowers for her? Yeah, we were. We were picking
I think-
flowers so that Val could give them, and then he didn't.
Oh,
Yeah.
because she vanished the first night. I think
No,
that's
no,
why.
no, on
Yeah,
the
no.
way to speak to her because Val was preparing to seduce her and we were picking flowers and then nobody thought about it afterwards.
we forgot about those.
Yeah, we forgot about the fact that we were doing that.
We did it for nothing.
Okay.
So it was. I can't bend the rules more and give you an instant success. I can bend the rules from if you give her this specific object to you can give her anything. I can bend.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
It's to be honest, it's like it's not even something that is necessarily your problem because like you're going by the book. It's just like why would someone in the book include an object that is in possession of the person who's giving the quest?
I know. I also was like, this is stupid. Well,
Yeah.
the book is obvious about it. Well,
Okay.
so you have
Assume players are
Yeah.
smart. Never assume players are smart. That's the first thing you learn when coding games.
Exactly.
and when DMing,
Yes.
so we have a giant black spider that has walked above you.
Yes, I don't think it has noticed us. I think we're too small.
No, it has It walked over you and just kept on walking.
Yeah.
If it did notice you, it didn't do anything to acknowledge you.
Rude. So, like because Biscuit ran away to try to climb the spider, so he's making his way like covered in the spider quill hairs things.
Yeah, the legs fell off and you fell down and injured yourself.
Yes.
My notes say.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, so Biscuit's covered in like the spider hairs, like porcupine quills, and is just making his way back to the others.
Hmm?
We're still hiding, I believe, right?
I think that's the sensible thing to do.
Yes, I'm sneaking back to the camp.
I look at and see what the fuck was that?
Well,
Well,
well, he's asking you what the fuck was that?
you asking me?
Oh, the rest of. Well, I'm not there, and you and Valar.
Like, I think that was our friend, the black spider.
Supposed to fight that. It's
Fireball?
giant. The house of I mean maybe. Also, shouldn't we have killed it right about now?
I don't
Things
think so. We're at a
time to
disadvantage at the
think.
moment.
Yeah, I think thinking might be more what's the word? Pertinent than fighting in this situation.
I mean, okay, but eventually we will have to fight it. Because it's gonna come after us or after the
We're
mines.
let's try to avoid it for now.
My suggestion would be when we get to the mines, we hide in the walls and try to attack it then.
Hmm.
You know, ambush it really quick.
Yeah, was the spider heading toward the mines? Or direction we believe the mine to be in?
Yes.
Okay. And
Jet.
were there people walking along with the spider? Do I remember that right? Or was it just the spider?
You heard lots of commotion in the forest around you, like lots of movement.
Okay.
But you didn't see anything. You just heard that there are there are lots of things moving, and then the spider walked atop of you.
Okay, thank you.
So, I assume those were animals running from the spider.
Yeah, whatever it was, it sounded like we are outnumbered. So I think being careful would be wise right now. What do you guys think?
I mean, Biscuit strolls over, covered in those spines, like, yeah, being careful would help. Like, can you help me with those? And just starts picking out the spines,
Hairs.
the
Yeah,
hairs. Yeah.
sure.
We try to help him, I guess.
I guess we can think while we're helping Cat. What do you think we should do, guys?
I mean, the
Nice.
one thing that we don't need to be worried about is it getting into the mines.
Yeah, I say we camp out and like watch out for like we stay here for now, and then like in the morning we'll scout the area.
My suggestion would be we stay here for now, and in the morning we run like hell towards the mines.
Scouting the mines, like Val said, might be.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
shouldn't. We,
Maybe.
It's
there's
kind of lucky we weren't seeing this tonight, so we should try to keep that up. If they don't know
yeah,
we're here, we have an advantage.
there's a clear
Probably.
reason people say Slow and Steady wins the race and not rushing in like an asshole.
I mean,
I mean,
Mr. Smidge, you could turn into bats, which should be able to come and go from the mine without anyone being suspicious.
oh yeah,
I imagine that opening the vault would be a rather eventful occasion. Like it would at least attract attention.
I kind of
That's
assume
the
the
thing.
spider has a key.
Yeah, that's the thing. It might, or it might literally be opening a door. Like, we can assume it's going to be
let's not.
eventful.
You know what? Yeah, you're
yeah,
right.
I have-
Let's not speculate for now. We'll just have to see for
Yeah.
ourselves.
Yeah. Prepare for the worst, but hope for the best.
Hmm.
In which case, in our case, preparing for the worst is just doing what we would do anyway.
Yes.
Had to be stepped on by a giant spider.
Exactly. Mentally prepare for death.
Okay.
And then do whatever anyway.
I think I'll sleep again after seeing that, so I'll keep watch if you want for the rest of the night.
Well, I'd very much appreciate rest, so you go ahead.
Hmm.
Need a cat nap.
But, who can heal Mr. Biscuit? 'Cause he fell off the spider.
And I can heal him
Thank you.
because we have let me see where the fuck is it. Da 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 da. My healing. Oh, cure wounds. There you go.
Yeah.
Yay.
You get 7 hit points back.
Oh yeah, that's more than I lost. Yeah.
Perfect.
Nice.
Then we sleep, right? Can we?
Mhm.
Whose turn is it to take watch?
I'll keep watch. I just want to ask out of the game, Kim. Would my spell slots reset for the day even if I stay awake to keep watch, or do you need to sleep?
Well, we I assume we sleep for like 12 hours, and we take 3 shifts of 4 hours each. So we all get to sleep 8 hours.
Okay. Okay, we'll do
That's
that
Yeah,
then.
you need, unless you have something that says you can do this during the long rest, you need to, at least since it's nighttime,
Mhm.
Okay,
sleep.
I
You
don't have
can't,
anything
you
special,
can't
so
take a watch.
okay.
Biscuit sighs like, fine, I will keep watch.
Just pulled these spines out of your fur. The least you could do.
Go ahead, reset your magic,
Thank you.
get your mana back up.
uh,
You must construct additional pylons.
oof.
Trigger mana potion.
Don't remind me. So who takes? You take first watch. I say I will take second. I'll take the third. Or biscuit.
Biscuit. I volunteer Biscuit to take then.
Yeah.
I already took first watch, so
Okay.
yeah. So I'll just go to bed if that's fine with you guys.
Yeah, it's cool. Good night.
Night night.
And so it's morning.
Very nice.
And we're alive. Nice.
What? That's big. Are we?
I check if we're alive.
You just pinch him.
I just kick Biscuit as hard as I can.
Why? Why would you do that? Yeah, exactly. Disgusting human feet.
Wow.
So gross and fleshy
Alright.
and sweaty. So, is there like can I roll a perception check or something to just see if there's anything around us that is suspicious anymore?
I feel like detritus from the beings that passed us to indicate what they are.
Yeah, like like either any signs of them or any sign that they're still there, like someone stayed behind to watch over us.
If you want to just see if there are people around, it's perception. And if you want to investigate the forest around you to see what you can find from clues, what it was, you roll for investigation.
So can I do one then the other because I want to check if there's any people around before I start roaming around.
Yep, you can.
Investigation.
Okay,
So
so
that
that
is perception.
That is 16 for perception.
Never mind, that one.
So investigation or perception?
That was my investigation check. I was trying to figure out what the creatures were.
But Biscuit rolled 16 for perception.
Okay, I will roll perception. I rolled a 21.
Hey,
Yay.
Yeah,
I'm drunk or something. I can't tell what it is.
Think you've Elsa.
Adrian have found that you slept in a forest.
I know a
And
forest
there
and
are
I see
trees in a
someone.
forest.
The ranger found the forest.
I did
Awesome.
it. Yay.
Despite all the trees.
Despite.
Oh, come on. She did a nat one. You can make small jokes.
I mean, no, I know. I know.
Uh, For your perception checks, you can't discern anything out of the ordinary wood life.
Okay. In that case,
Like,
going to
You
move
can
on
hear
to.
you can hear some birds singing, and in a way that's they use that type of bird. We have heard them sing in the morning before. That seems normal.
Okay.
So we can't see
Alright.
anything different.
Okay, in that case, I'll go and try to investigate what was left behind. And that is that's nice. That's 21.
Nice.
20 or 31?
21.
21.
I can't roll a 31 so far.
Yeah, I was surprised, but yeah,
That would
No.
require some proper fudging. roll a d30.
Pathfinder. We're playing Pathfinder. The bonuses there are insane.
Yeah, but it's all scaled as well.
True. So what did do you roll? Because maybe can I give you the help action?
I don't know what I rolled 21
Alright.
for investigation.
you investigate the forest and you find that around your camp there's been lots of footsteps in a way that it seems like they were walking directly towards your camp and then just split up and walked around the camp before they met up again and continued
Like water
in the
flowing
same
around
direction,
the stone.
flowing around, and that's why you heard noises all around you because they were walking around the camp.
And can I discern whether they're just like normal boots or are like weird footprints or something like that? Claws, boots, whatever.
There are they seem to be wearing some sort of footwear. And you also see that based on the size of the footprints, it's either one of the smaller races or children of some of the bigger races.
Okay.
A whole army of orc children going to unlock the mine by throwing themselves at the door.
Shit.
Or goblins, but I'm going with the first one.
Yeah, it's
Interesting.
probably the first one.
I imagine that they're like not gonna be able to open the door that easily. So
I have a theory about this.
I mean,
We met a
Orc-
necromancer.
yeah, orc children are full of orc child bones.
And we met a necromancer.
What
I
about
mean,
it?
the necromancer left the other way.
But also
I'm just thinking that that's someone that could command an army of orc children.
why he's a necromancer, not an orc.
Dead orc
You're,
children.
you're thinking of an orcmancer, not a necromancer.
I didn't say dead, but yes, dead orc children. Anyway, Kim, do spiders count as beasts?
Regular spiders does.
favored enemy as a ranger are beasts, and I can recall information about them. Well, I get an advantage to recalling information. I rack my mind. I try to think of what I know about spiders? Is there anything that would be helpful about this giant creature we saw?
Can I
Yes.
do it as well? It's insight, right? I believe.
I'd say
Intelligence checks.
nature.
I get advantage on survival to track them and on intelligence checks to recall information about them.
Yeah, so in your case, you do an intelligence check with advantage.
Yes.
Okay, so I do nature check,
Yeah.
and it's a 6. Not surprised.
Spiders eat bugs.
And take
That's
the
what
fire.
you remember.
It's the same in Pathfinder, it's just in common thing. No, as in, like the the bad luck we had today.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it was a 20 for my recall information
Total.
check.
Total.
Yes.
You are completely sure that this is not a normal spider, in a way that you're not even sure that this is a spider originally at all. If it was a spider, it's an enchanted one with someone who has used magic on it, or it's someone who has transformed itself into a spider
Using magic.
using magic. This is obviously magic is involved in this, because
Yeah.
there's no way in anything that this could be anything other than just this is not normal.
Okay, thank you.
So I may have an idea on how to possibly defeat that so-called spider.
Fireball.
No, not fireball immediately.
The power of
Think
friendship.
think about it.
I mean,
If
the power of friendship is gonna come
it,
in either way. We don't need to
listen. It's like it's quite possible. If it's quite possible that it's and maybe either a spider that was transformed by magic to be bigger, or or like a creature that transformed itself into such spider. It is quite possible that with the use of a counterspell banana, we might be able to reverse that effect.
I forgot we
That's
have
what I was
counter
thinking.
bananas.
Hmm?
Nice idea.
I forgot about the counter spell bananas. I'll be honest.
Yeah,
Don't
because
we have one left or something like that?
I have one on me.
How many?
I have one.
And that's that, I
Just
think. As I
divide them. Because we have 3 of them total, I think, or 4 of them total.
We were given
think-
5. We used
Oh, 5.
we used I think one on that grave, and that's pretty much it. We should have 4 more.
Yeah,
no,
so
we didn't use just one. First
Hmm?
of all, you try to eat one. You used one on the
No,
second time. After
no,
you ate the first one, there was a
no,
third
he only
one.
used one.
Hmm?
He only used the one and then tried to eat it.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. I remember there were more of them. We used something.
Yeah, I have in my inventory 3 of the magic bananas.
yeah, and I
Okay,
have
let
one,
me
so
check how
we
many I
have
have.
4. We have 4.
Yeah, we have 4 of them.
Okay, sure.
Because
Wait, why don't
it was stupid because I just had to scroll in the menu, but it didn't have the little scroll bar, so I didn't realize.
Okay,
But I
can you give me one as well? If you have three.
yeah,
All right,
and I
thank
can
you.
give Adrian one, and then we all have one.
Yeah,
Yeah, perfect.
I'm gonna give one. I'm gonna keep one on me because
Yeah.
even though I have counter spell, it's a 3rd level spell, and I want to keep both slots for fireball.
Yeah. So
Uh,
Adrian, you have a banana. Uh, Snitch can have a banana, I'll have a banana, and Pro has a banana.
Yes.
Val.
Val has a banana. We all have a banana, and the banana can banana.
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 Okay.
Banana.
Banana. God
Okay,
damn it.
if we see that spider again, maybe our rogue should try to get as close as possible and use the counter magic.
If the rogue
Banana.
remembered, the rogue could have already done that.
I mean, we didn't think of like we didn't really think to ascertain anything about the Bellic spider that
By the
night.
way, I'm like 90% sure the. By the way, I'm 90% sure this will fail, but let's try because it's like after it's transformed into it,
Mhm.
you can. I believe you can't really counterspell the magic.
Okay.
Kim, your
Any
thoughts?
ideas how to? Well, then we could try Val using counterspell. Maybe that's more powerful.
Well,
Okay.
I think the bananas are more powerful.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
the bananas are
no, I
more
think the
powerful.
banana is more powerful. I'm just saying I believe you can counterspell spells as they're cast, not you can't use it to move an effect or a
The
card.
bananas work.
Oh yeah, yeah. It says you attempt to interrupt a creature in the process of casting a spell.
Well,
Yeah.
that's your spell. But the banana removed a spell from Smidge. It transformed him back from his bat form into human form.
Yeah, that
No.
did happen.
Did it?
Oh yeah, that's true actually. I was thinking about that
Wait,
because
so then that
my
means
thing
we have
isn't
only
really a
we have only
spell.
3 then.
Sorry.
If you used one on Sullivan, then that
No,
means we have 3.
five.
We didn't use it. It was the
Monkey.
monkey that used it.
Oh, okay.
And
Secondly,
that
think
was
it's a good
before
idea
you
to
got
try
the
it.
bananas.
Yeah.
Oh,
Just when we met him.
Yeah.
okay.
and
And
also
they're
by
not
the way,
called.
it's
Their
kind of
official
weird
name
that
is not counter spell banana. It's counter banana.
Okay.
Yeah.
oh, okay, perfect. Secondly, I was thinking that's a little bit weird for it to be a counter spell because like my thing isn't magic, not really. It's an effect.
And now,
Yeah, it's not a counter spell banana. It's a counter spell banana.
Yes.
now, what made me think that it would work in the first place before I even realized that the monkey used his one of his bananas on you, um, was back at that destroyed town. We used the banana after the shriek was cast. Like the banana sucked up the spell, not just outright cancelled it.
Yeah. And then you ate it, yes, and it almost
Yeah.
blew your head off.
Let's not worry
Yes,
about the
that
small
was
details.
Did we
that
see that?
was
Oh my god,
glorious.
but that's brilliant. So if I use the counter spell banana on the spider and it does dispel it, I can eat the banana.
And just
Yes.
become a giant spider yourself.
Yes.
We can
Holy,
Huh.
holy
worry about
shit,
that
that's
later.
genius. That's actually genius.
Also, I'm gonna try it then because I have experience being a spider.
Okay, okay.
Okay, fine. You can eat. Okay, fine. Smidge can eat the banana.
No, no, no.
Okay, while this conversation is happening,
Smidge can
I'm
transform
getting the
into a
horses
swarm of
ready.
smaller spiders, while Smidge can turn into a swarm of smaller spiders. Raptor can turn into the giant spider by eating the counterspell banana, and Adrien and myself can just provide support.
We could just be horrified. Yeah.
Yeah, you can stand behind with just absolute disgust.
Yes.
I have the horses ready if we're ready to carry on, everyone. Or do you want to go on foot?
And I say we'll take the horses, and once we're
Yeah.
at the foot of the mountain, we'll hide them somewhere safe
Yeah.
and continue on foot.
Yeah, it's a good thing whatever went past us didn't attack us or the horses.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that is very weird that they didn't. Let's not forget that.
Yeah, it might mean that they don't have a mind of their own or something, or they're just not curious. We'll have to be careful.
I
See.
think that they just know that we're coming and they're not really worried about us.
But in that case, why not just kill us outright?
Yeah, are they insulting us? We're so little of threats that they don't even
Because
go.
like,
You'd be
unless
surprised.
they-
This is like out of character, but you'd be surprised how often villains do that. Like knowing that the main hero is coming, not thinking them as a threat, that to the point that they're not like going all out on them right away and just getting absolutely fucked by them in the end.
Yeah, but the other possibility is that in a classic tale, the villain is waiting for the hero to do all the work.
It's same. Yeah,
They don't
that's
have the key. They don't know we have the key, but they know we are trying to get the key.
hmm
So they didn't harm us because we haven't done our part yet.
Probably. Let's be careful then.
Therefore, we have to kill every single one of them before we open a mine.
Maybe.
We cannot even attempt to open the mine before all of the enemies are absolutely dead.
Talking about get on a horse.
Did you not read that book, Aderin?
I can't read.
Yeah, read the book.
We're not killing the horses.
No, all enemies. I said enemies, not everything on the field. All the enemies.
And what? Who are the enemies?
Well, I'm not sure if you noticed. There was like an army marching and this giant spider.
Okay, sure, we can kill them. Let's go.
Like Biscuit just leans into Aderin and Val, and like, did something happen last night to him?
I don't think it matters.
yeah. Just be
There's
on
a
your
lot ahead
guard.
of us. Let's focus on the future. Yeah.
Okay, let's get on the cart then.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. I just yeah, zoned out there for a second and didn't hear what Cat said before.
It wasn't anything important.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Yeah, I thought you were talking about killing the horses.
I don't know where you got that part from. But
Yeah, I said that we should kill all the enemies.
Now I understood horses. That's my.
I don't want to kill the horses. Okay, yeah, let's get on the cart and go towards the mines then.
Yeah.
we're carrying along down the roads. But I hope that we're all paying attention in case we see any of these creatures.
Yes.
Yeah. Or any other danger. Because
Can
we
I,
know
like,
we're heading
roll
for dangerous.
Can I like roll a perception to keep watch?
It just occurred to me. The goblins that worked for the Black Spider had owl bears. Are there any owl bears around here?
Who knows?
We'll know when we see
Well,
one.
I want
Probably.
to know if there's going to be owl bears.
When we're being attacked by one.
Well, at
Yeah.
that point, don't do much because I'll be running away.
Very brave
Eh.
of you, Biscuit.
If Adrian wants to check her memory, what she knows about owl bears and owl bear habitat, she can roll intelligence with advantage for that.
I'm doing it. What is my intelligence? Or is it? It's I had it right the first time. So that's 3.
6.
So the second one was better. So it's 9.
You have
It's-
met owl bears in
They're
other
big.
directions of you have met owl bears in other directions of Fandolin. So they live there. Maybe.
Perhaps.
Unless they're magically conjured too.
You have met owl bears. You remember them. You would have remembered if you met one last night.
I think we would have heard it.
Probably. I'm still thinking the quote-unquote army was just animals running away, but whatever, let's go.
I mean, I found boot prints. How many animals wear boots aside from yourself, I suppose?
What if that one cat is known to wear them?
I don't wear boots actually.
Other druids, I don't know.
Like Biscuit doesn't wear boots.
Boots. Come on.
Oh,
So you're just a puss, not a puss in boots.
I have
You
literally
said it.
yeah. I have the rest of the clothes.
You're a puss in shirts.
Yes, I am puss in clothes but without boots, including a hat. I have a hat but I don't have boots.
All right, let's just keep going. We can discuss this on the road, I guess.
Yes, I mean we are on the road.
Hmm.
You are on the road.
So, Kim, can I roll like a perception to keep watch
Yes, you can.
and to presumably look for weird stuff?
You have to be a bit more specific than that.
Like, I first of all, I rolled an 18. Second of all, I'm looking for people, I guess, that and traces of that giant spider, like broken branches, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
All humanoids.
True. Or like a top of trees that are broken off by a giant spider moving across them, above them. Sorry.
You find and you see that there are weird prints in the ground, which were also present around your camp. So you assume those could be from the giant spider,
Okay.
and you also see the boot prints. So whatever it whatever traveled around your camp during the night have been here and are traveling, and you are traveling in the same direction.
Okay. I'm gonna ask you a weird question. How many boot prints do I see? Or like how many rows of boot prints more likely?
They are in a bit of a mess. They're not walking in an orderly fashion,
Okay, okay.
but you do remember that they walked around your camp. So it's gonna be so they are able to split into two groups.
Mhm.
It's
Okay,
a
that
lot of mind-controlled orc children.
so how big are they? Like you said smaller races, but like uh okay, like I forget it. Would I would I
They
know
could be
one
from they could be from dwarves or gnomes,
actually
adults, or they
okay.
could be from human, elf, or orc children. You know that type of size, but you can't see if what race, so you don't know if it's from adults or kids.
Okay. Uh if I wanted to go like for on detective on this thing, I would ask you how deep are they about whether different races wear boots. Like I don't know about kobolds, but do they wear boots or goblins?
Just pulls up like a roller.
Good question.
Yeah, I mean I played way too much detective games for this sort of
Yeah.
thing.
Give me an intelligence check.
Oh no. Intelligence, that's my damn stat. But I rolled a 19.
Kobolds don't wear boots, and they have very particular
Boys.
3-toe prints. So if it was a kobold, you would have recognized it. Dwarves and gnomes wear boots. Humans, half-elves, elves usually wear boots. Orcs can wear boots. It is not the most common thing they do, but it is in no way unheard of. It's more in a, it depends on, if they don't have any boots, they don't care, but if they have boots and they want to wear them, they do.
Second question would be, how deep are these prints? Because I assume dwarves are heavier than most other short races. So if the boots are also for orcs, that applies for orc children as well. Because if they were like really deep, I assume it would be either dwarves or orcs. If
Oh, you
they
didn't mention goblins. If goblins were shoes, you didn't mention that.
Goblins usually don't wear boots.
Ooh, plot thickens.
So it's
Hmm.
they're either invisibility boots or they're just the Black Spider's army.
And you also remember that halflings, as a general rule, does not wear boots.
So,
surprising.
so the bastard is making goblins and orcs wear boots. That's how you know a villain.
So you have narrowed it down to it could be dwarves or gnomes, adults, or it could be human, half elf, or elf children, maybe orc children.
Or goblins that are forced to wear boots.
Or kobolds that are forced to wear boots, or yeah, you could probably force most of things into a pair of boots, but if we go by if they choose themselves.
Yeah. Okay, so it's either one of those races or the sick bastard is forcing them to wear boots.
Oh.
Basically. And the same goes with its. You can also rule out Dragonborn.
Not even a child dragonborn.
Yeah, but they probably don't wear boots. Or like regular boots. They probably would have prints like kobolds.
Yeah, it's more like you have never heard of a Dragonborn wearing boots.
Well, yeah, obviously. Why would anybody wear boots?
Or the worms, because they isolate out rain. I don't know, a lot of reasons.
The hobbits don't have a problem with that. Why don't you learn from them?
Because the hobbits are fucking hippies, says the druid. But yeah,
Do druids wear boots?
sorry, what?
Are druids meant to wear boots?
They can do
Druids
that.
are meant to wear boots.
Depends on the druid race. A halfling druid or a dragonborn druid is not gonna wear boots.
Mage, on the other hand, is very big on boots.
Yeah, but at least one thing we know: there are no catfolk in the Black Spider's army.
Yes.
It could be kittens wearing boots.
You couldn't force a kitten into boots, I can assure you.
It could be kittens wearing boots together with a big black hat and a rapier. And the black hat has a feather in it. And
Nah,
it's an orange tabby with a white tummy.
that sounds like a dumb children's story. You couldn't force a kitten into boots. You literally have to be a child to believe that.
Yeah. Who's making the rules here?
Ooh.
You almighty, almighty dungeon
I-
master.
There's more like it. And just because of that, I'm gonna be nice, so you get advantage on this next roll all of you is gonna do.
Nice.
Perfect.
And that is roll for perception.
Not nice.
Oh, good. I'm good at perception.
Rolls all day today.
Well, if I
Oh.
rolled good.
Good thing it's advantage because I just rolled a nat 1.
Well, hey,
Well, sorry, I think only
Remember
Smidge
to
gets
post.
advantage. Only Smidge gets advantage, right? Or
All of us.
Only smidge.
Oh, only Smidge? Fuck, then I rolled a nat 1.
sorry, that's passive perception, or normal perception. Skills. Apparently not. It's D&D Beyond. Go argue with them. I have wait, is it 16 or 7? 7 perception now. It's okay.
Well, I'm not taking that one. I'm taking the first roll then.
Well, you didn't get advantage anyway, so you didn't get to roll a
Oh,
second time. No.
Okay, well, the first.
I have 23.
nice.
Remember to post.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, are we typing them in the chat?
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Yes, please.
Sorry, Biscuit, what did you say?
23.
God damn it. There we go.
Oh, Val.
Yes.
Oh.
I mean, my first roll was in that one, so.
I tried to look so hard, trip and fall.
Oh, the previous one, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, no, the very first one in the game. I meant. Okay.
Yes. Yeah, the previous.
So, Val,
Yes.
you are busy thinking about, oh my god, how am I gonna trick the spider into eating a banana?
I mean, my original idea was to just throw one at him, but that's also worked.
You're getting bogged down by details.
What,
Yeah.
what's gonna work? Is it gonna work better if I trick it into eating the banana, or am I just going to force it to throw it at it? Or could I probably make it trip on the banana peel? Would that work?
It should.
Aderin
Hopefully.
and Smidge and Biscuit.
Yes.
Now you see how all the tracks around you suddenly start to the right, also known as they take a deep turn to the southwest and leave the road and just go straight into the forest.
What's that mean?
think we should follow them.
The road
Wait.
continues straight ahead in a more southly, south-southeast direction.
Wait, which there? I thought we were going southwest. Towards the left of the map. Towards the bottom left of the map.
The road is not going straight as an arrow.
Okay, fair enough.
Meandering. Okay. Okay, so guys, we could carry on to the mine, or we can deviate and follow these creatures that may also be going to the mine. It could be a shortcut. It could be anything. They could be going to attack a village. In which case, we should go help. Maybe we should go see what's happening. What do you think?
Should probably see what's happening. Personally, I think we should follow them.
Yeah, we could always come back to the road.
Honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you. I assume they know better where the mines are.
If
You
we
know?
can get to the mine, that is.
And quite
This could be a
frankly,
waste of time.
And quite frankly, that way at least they're ahead of us and we know it, rather than being ahead of us and we don't know it.
True.
So everyone
True.
agrees we should go that way?
Yes.
Aye.
Okay.
So which way are you going?
So can the horse cart follow the track of the spider, or do we have to leave the horse behind?
You will have to leave the horse and carriage behind and start a hike.
Yep.
I guess we should try hiding the carriage a little bit off the path if we can.
Yeah.
Everyone okay?
Yeah.
We're gonna do it like the same way we did it before when we first hit the carriage.
Yeah. When
All
before
the
we
way at the beginning, of a campaign, and we spent half an hour trying to figure out how the fuck to, uh, to hide it.
Yeah.
yeah, I guess we use everything we learned then to hide the cart now.
Exactly. Only without losing a party member.
Yes. Poor, poor Pug Lightning. Whatever happened to him?
He
Ah,
one session he just stopped showing up, and we kind of retconned him.
Yeah. I'm curious, honestly. I'm curious if he's still on the subreddit.
No, he's not.
Oof. Oof.
I hope he's okay, whatever he's doing.
Hmm
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I think he just like lost his access to his like everything, and then just he eventually got kicked from the subreddit.
Sad. Big sad.
Okay, anyway.
Okay, so should we let the horses loose so they can run away if there's danger? They've been with us for a while. We could trust them to not run away before that.
I mean, as long as they have enough feed here for us to get there and back.
Yeah.
They will. They'll be fine. They'll be absolutely fine. Nothing will happen to horses in the forest.
Horses with names? No.
So let's follow the tracks instead. I think the ranger should lead.
Right?
Yes. Good idea.
Okay, I lead. I lead the group, following the tracks, using my ranger skills to do whatever it is that needs doing.
As you keep going into the woods, you hear how after an hour or so. You haven't gotten far. Whatever it is that's been traveling here has either been traveling for a while or just much quicker, but it's taking its time. You are taking your time. It's a really rough terrain.
Okay.
And
Difficult
the
terrain
birds.
too much if it's my favorite terrain. But yeah, carry on here.
I was expecting you to not just leave the group behind.
I know, I'm leading them. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
but not leaving. You're still traveling as a group, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Adrian, you noticed that the birds have stopped chirping. And you all feel a cold sense of dread.
It's the owlbears.
This is
Can I roll for stealth?
creepy. I draw my longbow. Something doesn't feel right.
I
You
prepare
guys
my.
can sense.
Can I hide? Can I hide somewhere? In the
There are
bush?
lots of trees around. You can try to hide behind one or climb up one.
I'm gonna. Can I try to hide in a bush and keep going forward, but slowly with the bush, or like from bush to bush?
So, like, if we spread out as we would move forward, um, at least some of us will hopefully be hidden.
Fisk is going to try to climb a tree.
I'm
You
going
can't
to.
then.
I'm going to hide behind the tree while unequipping my longsword and equipping my staff of defense, getting ready to activate it.
Okay, so, Mr. Smith and I will go forward. We'll check this out.
Yeah.
We'll let you know if there's We'll let you know what we find out. Okay.
Yee.
Just so you know, I rolled a 10 on stealth, so yeah.
I'll roll stuff as well.
Same.
And that, oh,
Actually.
never mind. I am not stealthy.
I got
Me
15.
neither. Wait, how the fuck are you not stealthy?
Because I rolled a 2. And that's
Ooh.
in total. Even with my stealth, that's still 8.
Oof.
At least it's not a nat one.
Well, it's just one off and not one.
Yeah, but a nat one is like ignores any single modifier.
Yeah.
You are stealthy enough that we can't see your face, but we can see your butt sticking out.
No.
Yeah.
Right. And and as I hide, I am also gonna cast mage armor using the staff of defense.
Yep.
I'm going to walk forward with my longbow drawn, or at least like you're ready to be drawn. I'm holding it. I'm trying to draw more attention to myself. So if there is someone waiting to ambush us, they'll notice me rather than Smidge, who's hiding as he walks along.
Can I try to follow Aderin and Smidge on top of the trees?
Give me athletics or acrobatic.
Well, acrobatics in that case, yeah. And let me pick a different die. This
Oh.
one has locked down.
By the way, Kim. I cast Flame Blade and I summon a lightsaber. Just so you know.
Okay.
I can keep it for like 10 minutes.
I don't think that
And
will
the
be.
clock is ticking.
Hmm?
The clock is ticking on your 10 minutes.
Alright.
Yeah. I have 11 in total for acrobatics.
It is quite difficult, but you manage to do it. It's quite difficult to keep up if they want to just travel normal speed.
Here.
So it depends on your teammates if you're able to keep up or not.
Sorry, the cat just one of the cats just sat in the dice tray.
Cute.
I love it.
Yeah.
How does it feel to have a cat tray?
I mean,
It's nicer than the one they use for something else.
yeah. It's felt lined instead of, What's something in the tunnel?
So, who is traveling with Adrian on the ground?
Smidge picked up a bush and is trying to hide in it while moving.
Yes. And there's like a little bit of light coming out of it. Now.
And Biscuit, are you following because your tree thing didn't work out that well?
Well, I'm still going on top of the trees, just slowly.
And Val, you're staying a bit behind until we call you.
Is that right?
Bro?
Come again?
Are you staying behind until we give you the all clear?
Yeah.
And I lost him. Who is up in the tree?
Biscuit.
Biscuit.
Kitty cat.
Mhm.
So, Adrian and Smidge traveling on ground. Biscuit in the tree.
Oh,
Val.
excuse me for interrupting, but I wanted to ask Smidge. I just realized, where is your cat in all of this?
Oh, it's on me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just had to ask.
I always
Unless-
assume it's on, always when I'm not talking about it, always assume it's on my shoulders.
Okay.
It's sitting on your right shoulder. It would be insulting to say it sits like a parrot, but that's how it does.
Yep.
As you travel forward, Biscuit, can you hear me?
Sorry, yes?
As we travel forward, you feel something sticky in a tree.
Shit.
You can't get loose. Your hand is stuck
Can I
to
try
this
to
thing on the tree.
telekinetically push the tree away from myself?
You could try.
Well, the tree has to make a save.
Yeah, what is the save it's gonna need to do?
I'm telling you now. Do I have it written down? It is. Oh, what's my proficiency increased? Because DC 8 plus Wisdom, which is 2 plus 3, 13. It's a DC 13 against.
As you push the tree, trying to get loose, the tree bends. It bends more until it snaps back, and now more of you are stuck to the tree and you can't move your hands.
Shit.
Uh-oh.
What?
How many of us are stuck?
Mr. Biscuit,
Okay.
who is
Good.
up in a tree.
Wait, you said that it bends more until all of us are stuck. Who's all of us?
All of your body.
Oh.
Oh.
It bends more until it snaps back, like
Yeah, okay, yeah. No, because you said all of you are stuck.
yeah.
I thought you meant all of us, as in people.
No, you're the only one in the tree.
All of Mr. Biscuit is stuck, and Mr. Biscuit can't move his hands.
guess I don't notice because I'm scouting up ahead.
Snitch,
Yeah, do we notice?
Midge is with me.
snitch.
Like I'd imagine I'd notice because I'm still like behind that tree,
Yeah.
noticing him
Um,
panicking.
I
Have telepathic communication with them, with all
oh
three
yeah,
of them.
nice.
At the
I
very least, everyone
Sorry?
who wants to, at the very least, everyone who wants to could have noticed the tree snapping back. Like something happened with that tree.
So we
okay.
are missing the tray.
Okay,
So,
cool.
so I just telepathically tell them I'm stuck.
I burst out a laugh and I look at the tree. Does the tree look weird?
You notice it's part of a spider web. It has part of a spider web on it.
Uh-oh.
Great. That's not good. Okay. Fuck.
Can I
Do you,
reach him somehow?
He's a few meters up.
I telepathically tell Val, can you like ray of fire this or something? Or firebolt, whichever, I don't care, burn this shit.
Wire in it.
I mean, are you sure? I don't. It's kind of it's more like it. There's a non-zero chance the fire will spread to you before you'll be free.
Well, I mean, if the fire spreads to me, I will be free because the web will be broken.
Okay then, and I
Uh,
I've. Hmm?
Hey, Biscuit, telepathically say to Biscuit, don't move too much because the spiders they sense movement in the web and they'll come and see what's happening. Do not move.
Well, hopefully fire will distract them.
We don't need that on top of what we're doing.
Um.
I mean,
Okay.
if you have alternative ideas, I'm all open to suggestion.
I could possibly ray of frost around the part where you're stuck.
That actually is a good suggestion.
Okay. Kim, do I need to roll to attempt that?
Roll to attempt to.
To
What
to
were you gonna try to do?
to like freeze the web around the parts where he's stuck, so it will break around him.
What are you going to use to freeze it with?
Ray of frost. It's a cantrip, so I can fire it at will.
wait, before we go, I have a lightsaber on me. Can I just use that to cut either the tree or the web?
I mean, I'd imagine that if you cut the tree, then it will make quite a ruckus, and if you cut the web, it might burn cat with it. So it's
I
mm,
mean, okay, sure, why not?
yeah,
Try your thing.
you know,
Then.
Try the ranged work method first, so we don't have to
yeah,
get too close to that web.
yeah. Okay, so what?
Well,
Hmm?
roll for attack.
Okay. Um. So just let's see, Ray Frost roll, and I think I rolled damage. I'm not sure what I rolled.
You roll for attack, like if you were going to attack someone with Ray of Frost.
Okay. Let's see. A frigid beam of blue light against the target on a hit. This I think it's like a hit DC thing.
No, it's an attack roll.
So I just rolled like in the Beyond. I just rolled the spell.
Yeah,
Okay. And it's 15.
so a frigid beam of blue-white light streaks towards the tree from your fingers. It circles around the tree, climbing up. and as it goes up, you can see a very clear and distinct spiderweb pattern on the tree. As the ray of frost goes further up the crown, the stem and the crown, even the leaves turn into frost. And as Mr. Biscuit still tries to move and get loose, all the spiderweb just shatters. And he falls down to the ground.
Can I make a check to like try to figure out what that was?
Pretty sure I have force. Let me see.
What's your ability?
No.
Do a
no.
nature check.
Do what?
Nature check.
Nature check. And there we go.
I'm trying not to laugh out loud, but I'm laughing telepathically at Cat.
I got an 8.
It looks like a spiderweb.
Damn.
Winskin walks up to Aderin and like tries to touch with the spiderweb to her face.
Very mature.
You were literally telepathic. You were laughing at me in my head.
Because we have to be quiet. I just slap his hand away because the ranger needs to be able to see. And I continue scouting ahead with
Does her hand stick to my hand because of the spiderweb?
Oh, it's frozen.
All the spiderweb has shattered. It turned into and it shattered.
Okay.
It was pretty when it was frozen for a second and then it shattered. Okay. Yeah, so I carry on scouting ahead, looking out for spider webs, specifically now that I know they're there.
As you walk forward, you see a spider web. You can't see it clearly, but since you know what you're looking for, you saw a small glimmer, a small reflection from the sunlight. And you got a feeling that it could be covering the path, ready to capture anything that was trying to walk along the path.
I put my hand up to gesture anyone behind me to stop moving, and I telepathically say, "Everyone stop! There's a spider web directly ahead of us, probably more. Can you see it?"
And now, can we see it?
You can also, now that you know what and where to look,
So it
you
like
can see.
it blocks the
You
way
can
entirely.
what?
Does it like block the way entirely?
It's between two. You can see small, very faint reflections, so you can't even see it clearly, but you can find it since you know what to look for. And it covers the path entirely from the left to the right, between two trees.
In that case, I tell the group telepathically to step back, and I will cast another ray of frost, because if I cast a firebolt, it will just
Guys,
make a
excuse
beacon.
me for a second.
He has to go. Just for a sec. Val, I'm saying this to you in your mind. Val,
I mean, you can't tell it. You can't talk to him directly.
is it only to you?
Yeah, it's a two-way link between me and each of you.
Okay, then I quietly speak to Val and say, "Should we be using your magic up on these things? We could probably use weapons to get rid of them."
Ray of frost is a cantrip, so it doesn't take any slots.
that's fine. Okay, great. Okay, we know it works, and it seems safer than fire. So go ahead.
Yes. So I'll just cast Ray of Frost and just keep doing so around that web until all of it just crumbles, like you described before.
Roll for attack.
Please give me a good roll, and it's a 16.
Your ray of frost, the blue-white light, goes up, and it's a really beautiful pattern of the web. You can see it really clearly now. It just hangs there between the trees. And it's also stuck in the ground, so it was impossible to crawl beneath it. You discover now. Just being there, all white as ice.
I take a rock, like I can probably find the rock at the side of the road or something, and I just throw it against the web.
You can find a small pebble on the ground.
Hmm?
Yeah, it's no difficult to find a pebble or something.
Yeah, so I just take one and throw it up against the web.
The web shatters.
And there you have it.
Like a million tiny, tiny diamonds that all
Nice,
fall.
man.
Yes.
I say nice, man.
Okay, now
Nice.
who said that spiders can feel vibrations in the web?
I mean, they can if they're on that web. But if we can see the entire web and we know they're not attached to it, it should be okay.
Oh, good point, good
Or if
point.
they're
But
frozen in web and we shatter it.
yeah,
That.
but regardless, stay on guard right now because either way we might have missed something and they might be alert to our presence.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, I kind of assume that they already know we're here.
I mean, they know we're coming. They just don't like. They shouldn't know that we're here, but just in case.
I mean, they know because they probably felt cat getting stuck on the tree.
Hmm.
Possible they're deliberately leaving these webs to stop us, or if it's just to cover their trail.
I mean,
But
maybe.
be careful.
Alright,
Let's keep
so
going forward and
yeah,
kill them already.
and
Yeah.
from now on, I'll just make sure to keep at least one small pebble or something on me, and keep ray of frost charged at all times. So, in like
Yeah,
the
thanks,
moment
Pat.
that we encounter a new web, I can just blast it.
Seems to work well.
So you keep going.
You sound like that's a surprise.
To be dead by now.
Yeah, exactly.
Probably.
Why are you guys still alive? As you keep going,
Yep.
you find that the path leads directly and ends
And what?
by it ends by a big gray rock just lying on the ground. And by big, I mean 5 meters tall, about the same height as the trees.
Oh,
And
wow.
it could be even more wide. If I
S-
say an obelisk, Asterix and Obelix, does that ring a bell for any one of you?
yes, yes. Like like the whatever it is, the American Monument or whatever, like the large pylon.
Yeah,
Washington?
about the rock.
Okay.
The
S-
the big rock. I'm trying to find a good picture to send you.
Did Egyptians build obelisks first, or are they older than that?
Yeah, the Washington Monument, I'd imagine. Like, hold on. Something like, oh, come on. It's like this.
Yeah, that's one.
Something like that. So
What do you
how
think?
wide did you say it was, Kim?
5 meters.
Okay, and how tall?
No, 5 meters tall
Oh, okay,
and
5 meters.
way wide.
Cool. I'm gonna have to ask you, does it look like
Wait,
it has been moved recently?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Has the rock moved?
Yeah, it's a good. Okay.
so I've sent a picture. Yeah, good Obelix.
It's the best.
I've sent a picture about how you can imagine it to look, but it's lying on the side like Obelix is carrying that stone.
Okay.
Okay.
And it seems to be part of a. It seems to be part of the ground.
So I'd imagine this is it.
Interesting.
Um, I'm going to look in the pouch where I kept the key and the skeleton bones that Barfen gave me, and I see if there's like if anything is weird with them.
You just look at them.
Yeah, I just like look
Or
at
what
them
do
and
you?
Hmm?
How do you look at them?
like I look at them to see if they're like glowing or shaking or something, like if they're reacting to the location we're in.
No, they seem to be. Nothing seems to have been changed about them.
Hmm.
They
Okay.
are,
It's past the rock.
they are just as inert as they were back in Fandolin.
Okay. So I'm going to tell to the group that um I imagine that this is the entrance to the Lost Mines. I don't see any funny reactions from my bones, so I don't think the door will just open on a whim on us. So I say we investigate the area for any trace of the spiders or the army of the black spider, and hope that the coast is clear before we try to open the vault.
Yeah, I mean, for like when we go to spider web, was there still any trace of the army? Because we were following them.
The 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 boot steps are going towards, and they also split around this rock
Hmm.
and continue on the other side, just as they did with your camp.
So this rock could just be a weird obstacle.
Yes,
Or
probably. It might be.
Or
But
it's incredibly important that we should spend a lot of time here.
I have the question. So it didn't look like it was moved, or you didn't answer the question?
I
Like,
said it looks like it's part of a natural formation, like it wasn't moved there. It's not move. It doesn't look like a
Okay.
normal movable rock.
okay.
Okay.
Part of the ground.
I'm going
Two of us go around it one way, two of us go around the other way, and we'll
to
meet on the other side.
yes, a
before
good idea.
that I would like to cast identify on the rock just to see if there's anything wacky about it. Kim.
Yeah, I heard. I'm looking up something. And the range is touch, so you have to touch it.
Yes. I look at the group and I tell them telepathically that in the case that I get stuck, just do what you can to free me without having to cut my hand because I need my hands.
Okay.
Worst case scenario, I'll try to use Ray of Frost myself using my other hand. So like I'll touch it with one hand, with the other I'll touch the pearl to like you activate it, and then I try my best to avoid touching the obelisk with my other hand.
Hmm?
So I cast identify, and what happened?
The first thing you notice is your hand is stuck to the rock.
Know it.
Find that you get a very weird sensation. You're getting multiple information from this.
Ooh.
This spider web that you assume you're stuck to, but you can't see. It's created by a magical creature.
Hmm.
The spider who made this is not naturally occurring, it's affected by magic.
Okay, so I know for
And
certain that.
the rock itself,
Hmm?
and the rock itself is also affected by a magic spell.
Huh.
You can't really identify which spell. You can't really identify which spell it is. This is a type of very old magic that you haven't had much experience with. But you do recognize that it's some sort of magic seal that has been applied to this rock.
Magic seal, eh? Okay, okay. I think I know what must be done, but I'm going to consult the group first. So my first
And by
hmm?
and I'm not meaning seal as in the animal.
No, yeah, I know.
Seal as in locking something.
Yeah. So I tell what I sensed to the group, and I tell them that from here there's like two options that we can try. We could either try a counter banana and then try to open the like in hopes that it will um disable the webs and maybe unlock whatever seal holding that rock or bound bound to the rock at least. Or I can just freeze the web and hope for the best.
Well, don't waste the banana on the web
Yeah, freeze it.
because the web isn't connected to the rock. As in, it has nothing to do with the rock. So if we didn't already use the banana on it, then there's no point in using it now.
Fair enough. Adrian, thoughts?
Yeah, I think we should inspect the rock more than the web.
Hmm. Okay. So I'll try to stretch as much as I can my stuck hand and use Ray of Frost to first freeze the web around me and then freeze the rest of it as my hand detach.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's oh fuck me. It's a red 6, so that means I probably rolled a nat 1 in there.
Yep.
I'm scared.
So Ray of Frost, as it goes, it also activates on your hand. So I want you to roll for damage.
Um, Whew, it's a 3 and a nat 1. like total
What?
of. It's like a nat 1 and a 2, so it's like a total of 3, but with a nat 1 on that.
So what's the total?
It's a total of
3
3.
or 4?
3.
Then you take 3 cold damage.
Ouch.
Well,
Nasty.
Your hand is loose, and besides being a bit chilled, you can use it as normal.
Okay. How's the web looking? Is just my hand freed, or
The web is looking. You can see it very clearly. It's very beautiful. I'm sad you can't see what I'm imagining in my mind.
I can imagine
This
it as well.
beautiful web pattern covering the stone.
Mhm.
But it's still on the stone. Just your hand got loose.
Okay. At this point,
Grenade.
I am going to take the pebble that I kept on me and like throw it at a part that I can tell that there's still a frozen web on it.
And as expected, the web shatters.
Okay, good.
It disappears as diamonds.
Okay. I now I am at this point. I tell to the group that we should probably investigate the area and then try to open the vault.
yep.
Just get that ray of frost ready.
No, at this point. I'm not gonna get Ray of Frost ready. I'm just gonna get Fireball ready because at this point, if we find anything, we should be prepared for combat.
I mean that we get stuck in web.
Oh, okay, yeah, fair enough, fair enough. So I'm
Because
gonna.
if there's web on the obelisk, then it's probably everywhere else as well.
Okay, so I'm going to roll for investigation and look with one hand safely tucked into my most available bag or pouch or whatever, with the other outstretched, try to look for any spiders slash spiderwebs slash goons. Just anything that can pose a threat.
And where are you looking for it?
Like I imagine all around the rock, like around the rock, and to like like some distance away from it, like any trace of danger or any visible danger.
I want to investigate the obelisk because I hope that Val has told us that there's something weird about it. An ancient.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
So I want to see like is there anything weird about the rock, like any special key slots or anything like that.
I also posted my role in chat.
Thank you. Val, besides stopping to leaving the web, whatever it is that's traveling in front of you have continued.
Okay.
You can't find you can't find any traces of stragglers or lookouts staying behind.
Okay, good. Really quick, you guys go on without me. I need to go to the bathroom really quick. I'll be back in a second.
Can we roll like an investigation on this rock, maybe?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Oh,
And what did you get?
13. As in total.
I think we should all investigate it. It's a strange rock.
probably, but I don't have good investigation. Can I roll perception instead?
No.
Okay, investigation it is then. I rolled a natural one.
Investigation is looking, checking this object. Perception is more like, do I hear something? What does my Peter Tickle tell me?
That's like a senses.
Yeah.
True.
Finally got 20 today.
Nice.
In an earlier game, everyone was getting 20s except me.
Okay, I'm back.
You need to roll for a new character. It died.
Yeah, sorry.
They had to decide one character to use as a batting ram. And you weren't here to say no.
God damn it.
Midge?
I don't think I'm going to be using this dice roller on my phone
On D&D Beyond.
because it's basically 60% low rolls.
It's just chance.
Midge, you discover that the rock everyone has been talking about, you're pretty sure it's not an illusion. And it's not blue. You're pretty sure, but you have been wrong before about stuff like this. You were really drunk, and you don't think you're drunk now.
Yeah.
You think.
Guys. Where it's an illusion. We're looking at the wrong thing. This is not the entrance. I guarantee you. That's why he put magic on it. Just an illusion.
Mhm.
Exactly. Pretty much.
And Biscuit,
Yes?
one big ass rock.
Okay.
It looks like it has been carved out from the ground.
Okay.
Like this could be just small. It's part of the ground. I don't really know how to explain it in English.
No, I understand. Yeah, it's just a rock. It is a big cliff
Yeah.
and not something that fell over. Yeah.
So it doesn't look natural at all. This shape is man-made, but it was made from something here.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm writing Adrian a little message since he got a natural 20.
Hello?
Hello, I'm
Yes.
writing.
Oh,
Just
okay.
writing the message.
So,
Thank you.
Mhm.
I promise I'm not reading.
They're not be. Can you read it from there?
I can't read them now. If I strain my eyes, I might, but I'm not going to.
and I can tell part of the message openly.
Yeah.
Part of Adrian, your gut feeling is that Elsa would have been amazed by this formation.
Yeah, that's no secret that I would think that.
Wait, why is
No,
Elsa
I know.
into rocks?
I could just tell from the telepathic link without Adering purposefully sending it that she's thinking of Elsa. That
Well, I wouldn't send it to you guys.
no, it's just radiating.
Yeah.
I have a question. Why the fuck is Elsa into rocks? Or rockish formations?
Because it's an adventure. This
Anybody
kind
can
of stuff
be into
happening.
geology.
Yeah, geology rocks.
Geology rocks.
Mhm. Hmm.
Oh, I
Okay.
forgot. I need a roll for the cat and for Manny too.
Oh.
You use your normal
Cat?
modifiers like if you would have been rolling for yourself.
For the cat and money.
So same as investigation?
Yep, roll investigation again.
Benny just got a
Again,
25.
not with whatever intelligence the cat has, right? Because
No,
it might be
you
better than mine. Well, that's a 15.
the cat is looking like it wants to sit on this rock. It looks like the perfect place to bask in the sun and just be the
Yeah.
most real cat there is.
Makes
Because who
sense.
wouldn't want to sit on something really, really special?
True.
Stands out like this. Manny. He seems that there's something about this area and this rock. He can't really explain it more. It's just there's something about this that you shouldn't go away from.
Okay.
I
Manny
believe
is
I will
off
try
it.
to spend more time at this rock.
Yeah, Mr.
What?
Smidge, is there anything you can do to like to check this, to inspect this rock? There's just something about it, you know?
I guess so, but I don't think I have anything useful in this. I mean, let me see. Let me check something. Because, yeah, I don't have anything useful for this because I only have like I'm proficient in only stealth, perception, medicine, and animal handling, not rocks. But I might have something on this. Moonbeam, flame blade, no. Poison spray, molder. Wait, molder. That could be useful.
What did you call it?
No, wait. Molder. It's a cantrip I can get, but I do not have it prepared for today. Unfortunately. But I could.
You can't prepare and remove cantrips. There's something that they're always prepared.
Well, no, because I have in my spells. I don't have all my my spells. I have like four cantrip that I get, cantrips that I get. But I also get some spells as like innate actions. Well,
Yes,
this
spells
class
like
doesn't. Sorry.
yes, normal spells like level 1 and up, they work like that, but not cantrips that you can change them after every rest.
Hmm.
Well, yeah, but I didn't change them at every rest. I just know that spell, but I didn't change it last time because I
Yep.
didn't know.
Yeah, can I know there aren't any birds in the area, but can I look around for any kind of wild animal in this area?
What I think I can do. Wait. I think what I think I can do. Let me see if I have it, because I have speak with plants. I believe I can cast as a ritual for like that, I can talk to like various, hopefully trees around here that might be ancient. Maybe tell me the history of this rock.
Yeah, I mean, if you could speak to trees, that's amazing for one, and two, yeah, they might know what the heck is going on with this thing. Yeah.
Yeah. So can I take like 10 minutes to ritually cast with plants?
We're not going anywhere.
And Adrian, you still can't find any. It's quiet. It's too quiet. What every animal that's been around here has, they're not here anymore.
I guess they're avoiding the webs. Okay.
Or they got eaten.
Well, please.
Yes, or they got eaten. That's what I'm afraid of, honestly.
So the ritual is casting. What does the rest of you do?
Let's see. You imbue plants within 30 feet of you, limited sentience and animation.
No,
Maybe,
you are casting the spell as a ritual. What does the rest of you do during these 10 minutes?
oh, okay, okay.
Web is no longer on the rock. Is that right?
Yep.
Can I just sort of climb around on the rock and look for anything sort of on top of it that might be of interest?
There's
Yep.
there's Swedish cat and biscuit sunning themselves.
I go around the animals and inspect the top of the rock.
You're looking if you can see something around
On the
The-
top of the rock, specifically.
the two very happy looking cats basking in the sun.
Yeah, I don't want to disturb them. They seem happy. I'll look elsewhere.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Wait. So I'm gonna send you what you find in just a moment. I'm just gonna check what specific plant are you trying to speak with? Are we trying to speak with?
I'm gonna try to find like a tree nearby, an older looking tree, hopefully. So like, if this is the entrance to the mines, presumably, at least hopefully, this tree was here when the mines were done. It can actually give me information about who placed the rock, how to open it, that sort of thing.
Yeah, that's pretty clever.
The plants within 30 feet of you. You are not surprised when when in your mind you feel that they have gotten a limited sentience.
Hmm.
And they seem to be able to wiggle and move a little bit on their own, which, when it comes to the trees, just the leaves shaking.
Okay, cool.
And they seem to be able to understand you.
Okay, I say, hello there. My name is Mitch. I have a question about this rock. Do they respond?
Feel that you have their focus.
Cool. Could you give me some information about this rock? How is it the entrance to the lost mines of Fandolin? Do you even know that?
Their leaves shake.
Like up or
What
down
does
or
that
side to
mean?
side?
Just The wind is not blowing, but they shake like the wind is moving. The wind is blowing. So
I mean, we don't really need to speak with a leaf or plants. We can just try for ourselves.
Okay, my plant friends, can you tell me how to open it?
they shake again.
They shake no or they shake yes.
They just shake.
You're talking to trees. What did you think was gonna happen?
I was kind of hoping they would talk back. I don't know, like more detailed information. I was hoping maybe it says speak with plants or whatever. Speak with. Okay.
Are you going to ask them any more questions?
Yes, I'm gonna ask them. Is it magic? Is it? Can I? Do you? Can, were you here when this thing was placed here?
In your mind, suddenly you hear the words, "It was here before us.
Ooh.
So
It has
there's no
always
older
been."
tree that. Do you know about the mines of Pandalin?
Don't remember.
Okay.
It was
Uh,
a long time ago.
okay, no worries. Do you know about uh, the people that walked here before us? Probably yesterday.
Gnomes.
Gnomes. Okay. How many of them?
Many.
Okay, cool. Um, did they have a giant spider with them?
Yes.
Okay. What direction they went?
The same.
Cool. Um, do you know anything about the magic of this rock? Or did they do anything weird with this rock?
The spider left something.
The webs?
The spider left it on many trees in this
Yeah, the
forest.
webs.
Hmm.
Okay. I relayed this information to my friends, to the other party members. Do you have any other questions I should ask them?
Not really.
Lots of questions to ask a tree, but not right now.
Okay. So, but this gives us actually a lot of information. It seems that they just went past the rock. They don't know it's magical. So I have a plan, but I'm not sure if it's a good idea. I say let's just touch the child orc bones to the rock, and maybe it will open.
Something. I found something. Val, get up here. Val, now.
Okay. I go to Adrian.
And I point to a keyhole in the top of the rock.
Nice.
Ooh, nice.
Okay.
That is behind the small cat.
Kitty cat.
The
Okay.
cat sat on the keyboard, obviously.
Oh yeah, the cat's always sit on important things.
I tell to everyone. I
No,
tell everyone to. Hmm?
it's not. The cat has not been sitting on the keyhole, just next to the keyhole.
Oh.
Well, it should
Not
be sitting
giving
on
a
the
fuck
keyboard.
because it was loving the sun.
Okay.
Then it's not a real cat. A real cat would have sat on the keyboard.
It could be a
Um.
demon or something.
Yeah. I tell everyone to get back and brace themselves. Um.
I
As
stay beside Val on top of the rock. I want to see this.
are you sure it's a good idea? Because we might fall
Wait, you're up here.
into whatever opens.
Yeah, it's okay, Val. Let's do it. Come on.
Okay. So I pull the key out and I put it in the keyhole.
Basically, is just looking around for a giant spider that's going to jump out at them any moment.
The key seems to be in the wrong shape at first, but as it touches the keyhole, it's like it's melting and fits perfectly inside the keyhole.
Mhm.
You turn the key.
Okay, I turn the key like slowly so I won't accidentally break it.
I'm prepared to fight anything that may come out of it.
Just thinking that this reminds her of an epic she's heard called National Treasure. It has stuff like this in it.
As the key turns slowly, as you're turning it slowly. No resistance at all. And then you hear a clack,
Ooh.
and next to the keyhole, it's like a handle is growing out of the stone. And you can see a big circle forming around from the keyhole, compassing the small cat. Like that small cat has been sitting in the middle of this circle all along.
Huh. Okay. I tell Sullivan. I tell Sullivan to ask the cat to move from the circle.
Yeah, put I mimic like a mouse moving under my shirt, and the cat jumps at it and sits on my shoulder. Then
Ah,
In before he refuses to do that.
That's one way of moving a cat.
Okay, so I inspect the circle. Is it just the handle and like the circle around it?
It could
you
be a
know,
hatch.
do
Okay.
you want to open it or should I?
I'll open it. I already started. Might as well go all in.
All right,
Um,
fair.
so I slowly pull the handle.
It's it's not a handle like a door handle, more that you could pull it up.
Yeah.
And it seems to have been a hatch that opens.
So wait,
it's
really, one question, Kim. Did any of this make a sound that was like um a, at least a little bit loud?
Depends on how careful you are when you open the hatch.
I'm very, very careful.
But
Like,
the creation of how the hatch appeared, that did not make any sound.
okay, good.
It just were there, looking like it's always been there.
Okay, so I slowly pull the hatch open. Um, I put it like beside the hole, to like make sure it's as hidden on top of the rock as possible. Not that it will help much, but I imagine it's small enough to for us to get in, but for people looking from below not to notice. And I call the group up here as I look for a ladder or something to descend into the hatch.
uh,
There
if
seems
you
to
were
be
Hmm?
a ladder
Okay.
or hammered out of the rock.
Oh, okay.
Awesome.
like
Do you guys
focus on
think I should do you guys should think should I should go first? Because if anything attacks me, I can turn into an animal.
Can you turn into an animal that could fly down there? I think that might be
Yeah.
safer.
Alright, I'm gonna turn into a bunch of bats,
Yeah.
into a swarm of bats. Let me give me a second because I need to mark this off. Okay, and I'm gonna fly down there. As bats, I have blind sight, I think. Like, give me a second.
Good dude.
You
Echolocation.
have echolocation.
Yeah, but I need to know what distance do I have?
Yeah,
Of course.
and I am also like before getting in, I tell Manny to stay in the area. Try not to get into to like touch any of the trees in the area, because of what happened with the webs. And alert me if anything comes, and if we get too far from each other, is like if the psychic connection between us sever, to just fly back, fly back to where the horses are.
Mr. Val, could you tell Manny something for me?
Yeah, sure. What's up?
Could you tell him that if we don't come out of these mines, to go back and let Elsa know? I'm sure he'll figure out.
I mean, if we don't come out of these mines, money will probably get dispelled.
Okay. I mean, if we die, maybe yes, but if we like get stuck there. Oh yeah, that's actually a good idea. That's actually a good idea. I tell Manny that if we don't return within like a few hours or so, to come look for us. And if we're like stuck in there, to go get help from the village.
Then help us.
Yeah, Berfen and Elsa.
Really, if we're really in danger.
Yeah, they'll be our
We don't want
backup
them to get.
plan.
Yeah, we don't want them to get in trouble.
Yes.
Without need.
By the way, I have blind sight 60 feet, just so you know.
Say again.
Blind sight 60 feet.
Okay.
So
Good.
that's like 20 meters.
Yeah.
More or less. For normal people.
we're like Euro here.
Alright, so I go down there and what do I see?
You come down into a maze of passages, numerous intersecting passages. The ceiling, except where the hatch were, the ceiling were only 6 feet high, and several passages end in partially excavated rock faces.
Do they have diamonds in them?
Yes, that's a good question actually.
That is a bit more detailed than the echolocation of a bat can figure out.
Well, fair. Um
Okay.
so okay, I transmit this to Cat and I tell them to come down there and close the hatch behind them.
I'm already climbing
And
down the ladder.
yeah, okay.
Are they in after you?
After you, Mr. Biscuit, I insist.
Oh, fine. Yeah, I guess you can watch out for the spider then.
Ladies first.
Yeah, so Adarin volunteers to stay behind and look out for the spider and close the hatch in an emergency.
I can if you want, but I'd like to see these mines.
Well, after you then.
Adarin takes one last look around the outside, because she doesn't know how long they're going to be down here, and descends the ladder.
All of the rest are alive.
God.
Yeah, but
She really hopes that's not the
yeah,
case.
Biscuit grabs the hatch and closes it above himself as he walks down the ladder.
Do
Are we
you
plunging
close the
into
hatch?
darkness?
Do you close the hatch or leave it open?
Close it.
as it closes, as it's closed,
Yes.
you find how on the walls a streak of rubies start to glow,
Ooh.
So,
Are they like
like they have
He
light.
comes up the ladder as he almost faints with joy.
They have fire inside them,
fire?
Beautiful.
like the rubies are not reflecting any light; they are producing it,
Oh, that's so cool.
and they seem to be pointing as arrows up to the hatch.
Emergency lights.
It's brilliant.
Does the hatch have like a patch of emeralds on it with a little diamond man and an arrow?
It does now. Of course, it does now. When you ask it like that.
Well, so we can always find a way back out, and we can reverse follow these arrows as far as we can, I suppose. Uh, so do they provide enough light to walk around by?
Biscuit just transmits to everybody else. Look at the one without dark vision.
Wow.
Sorry, laugh at the one without dark vision.
This is not the time for your horrible anti-human
Don't you
rhetoric.
still have a glow sword, Adrien?
I do have a glow sword. Thank you for reminding me.
Why am I the only one that remember that?
I don't know what remembers the glow sword, but yeah. I reach into my stuff and pull out my glowy sword and turn it up.
And as you activate it, you also see patterns on the walls that there could have been more of those self-glowing gems here. But they have been removed in the past. And it's for you to say if it was recently or a long time ago. But this place used to have light,
Okay.
but it does not.
interesting.
Has the swarm of bats returned to us, or are you still exploring?
Oh, went too far. I was waiting for you to get down there.
Okay, thank you.
You just see me, like either flying around and some of the bats sitting on the walls and shit. Some are in Edrin's head. That sort of thing.
I pet one of the bats as I walk past it.
Yeah, they're cute.
Yeah.
All right. What do we do? Do we keep moving inwards?
Well, you tell us.
Yeah.
We're scouting.
Okay.
I
Just so you know, guys, we found the mines. We succeeded.
yes.
We now need to get the riches out of here and kill the spider that might try to steal them for us.
Don't forget, I
And get
still have my
ourselves-
bag of holding.
I mean, I'm happy to just literally get a bag full of glowing rubies and just hightail it out of here.
Honestly, me too. But I kind of want to kill the spider now. No one gets in between me.
Yeah.
Look, no one gets in between me and my treasure. The spider cannot have it.
Well, but neither can the town. We have to protect it from the townies.
We have to protect
I
the
mean-
town from this crime boss spider.
They were
Let
fine
me
this
put
whole time.
let me put it this way: the townies aren't probably aren't as greedy as the fucking spider. I fucking hate the spider.
Hmm.
He tried to kill us. The town is only stole from us. They don't deserve much, but they deserve a ruby of their own. Or two, maybe two. Let's just say two.
Oh. Really
I'm
quick.
impressed that we've made it this far.
Really quick. I'm sorry that I'm cutting again, but I just did a little bit of research because if you guys remember, around when we stormed Glastav's mansion, I found 3 bottles, one of which contained dragon bile. Now I just looked it up, and it turns out that dragon bile is an effective poison that you can coat your swords with that saps the target's power, pretty
Oh,
much, or like
okay.
strength.
Sounds interesting.
I'm trying to like find if it's like the same in. Oh no, according to aided.org, it says that it's like one of the deadliest mass poisons.
Okay.
Wait, who said it was this mass poison?
Um, According to AIDEDD. Let me send it over the chat. And the one that I found, according to like that subs your strength, is Forgotten Realms wiki. So I don't really know.
Okay, and why do we say what's so important about green dragon bile? Do we have any?
I think that just they're just Dragon Bile.
We have Nightshade as well or something.
Yeah,
we found-
I have powdered nightshade, but I haven't looked up what it's for.
But wait, did we actually get dragon bile?
Yeah, one of the
Dragon
bottles
Bile,
that I have is
Mercury.
contains Dragon Bile.
Sorry, yeah,
Wait,
Dragon Bile,
where is it
Mercury,
from?
powdered Nightshade.
Hmm?
We
Wait,
found it.
before we,
Yeah.
All right.
where did we find it? Sorry.
It was in Glassstaff's bedroom, I think, or like his lab or something.
Oh,
Yeah.
In the Red
okay.
Ruffian hideout.
Yeah.
So my suggestion is then we give it to Cat, and Cat tries to do his stunt again and stabs the spider.
I'm down.
No way this could backfire.
I can't. Is
I
it?
mean, first we're doing the banana, so we'll try then.
Yeah. I'm going to pass the bottle to Cat.
Yeah, I'm pocketing the bottle then, and
Cat,
hopefully we'll forget about it.
yeah, Cat. Before you use it, I'd like to try dipping some of my arrows in there and see if that will be useful later on.
I mean, okay, go ahead then.
I'll wait until we need it. I don't want to open this stuff.
Fine.
You're going to have to remind me when you're using those particular arrows.
Yeah, I haven't made them yet, so yeah, we'll see.
Just if you do them, and then when you have to remind me when you use them, that you have done this with your arrows.
Yeah. But yeah, good memory, Val. This could be useful.
Mm-hmm. Good thing I keep every single thing that we find in my fucking backpack.
It's a very good backpack.
Your backpack is like a backpack of not of horror, backpack of gifts. It has everything we need at all times.
Yeah, it's like the backpack from Dora the Explorer.
Yes.
Mary Poppins has one as well.
Okay, so what does Smidge find further down?
Yes. I go further down, but I assume these guys keep following me. I continue at a speed that where they can actually follow me.
Yeah. We'll
Yeah,
just
you're in a big
follow.
you're in a big maze. You're probably walking around in circles a bit. And after a while, let's pick up here what you find.
I'm like mainly going to look for the spell book that we looked for back when we went to Agatha.
You come to a door that's partially open.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Can I sneak one of the bats inside to see what's in there?
So it's not a door, it is a jar.
God damn it.
Oof.
I like that one.
Leave. Leave.
He doesn't get a high five though. Because it's biscuit.
You get like a really, really just very long mind groan. Like, ah.
Am I what?
Like,
So a bat flies into the room.
Yes.
Do you open the door a bit more, or does the bat squeeze through?
I let a bat squeeze through because and try to like fly up to the roof like a normal bat would, just to see what's in there. I'm not opening the door just yet anymore.
Old stone banks in orderly rows line the walls of this chamber, and an iron brazier full of old, cold coals stands near the middle of the room.
what?
Okay.
Bone iron brazier,
Mm.
Brazier.
What did you Brazil?
brazier.
A brazier is something else.
Yeah. Uh, what did you say about the walls of the room?
What?
What did you say about the walls of the room?
Old stone banks in orderly
Okay.
rows line the walls of this chamber,
Okay. Okay.
and an
Okay. Cool.
iron brazier full of old cold coals stand near the middle of the room.
Okay. Perfect. I don't see any people in there, do I?
I am not done.
Oh.
The bones of half a dozen dwarves and orcs lie strewn about, clad in scraps of armor. Three hunched figures squat among the remains, pawing at the scraps and gnawing on the bones.
Uh-oh.
This room is completely dark. So this is what you can see from your echolocation.
So what was the knowing on the bones again?
300 figures.
Oh.
Creatures in the darkness.
Okay. 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 Can I get like a size of these creatures that are gnawing on the bones?
It's like you're using blind vision or whatever. You can't really see any details, I don't think.
I just that's why I asked for size, not actual like details, because it works like a radar. You can probably tell the size of the thing and the shape, even if you don't know any more details than that. You can get a cross section, kind of.
Gut feeling from what the bat echolocation can tell you? Human size.
All right. I relay this information to my friends, and I say we should probably charge in there.
Well, any chance you can aim a firebolt at the brazier to like tap?
Ooh, that would be useful.
I would surprise these things. Maybe it'd give us a moment to assess what's going on
Oh yeah,
and get a
they've
jump
been
on
in the
them.
dark for so long, it would probably blind them as well.
That's a good idea. What do you say, Val?
I say we just go in and touch the motherfucker.
I mean, we don't know if they are evil, but I assume they're some sort of undead.
Mm,
If they are eating bones.
Yeah.
yeah.
Or they're like
You
the thing
listen more.
that imprinted in Glassstaff's mansion.
Yeah, he was friendly, but he looked like a monster. Yeah,
Yeah,
they could be friendly things.
No, yeah, but
Yes.
that creature was like only like psychic and was pretty civil. It wasn't like gnawing on bones, you know.
I mean, it's not like those bones still have meat on them, I assume.
I mean,
Because they ate
As you listen more closely, you can hear the faint crunching and splintering sounds
it.
of these creatures gnawing on the bones.
you know what? I'm just gonna like um I'm gonna use let's see. Fuck, Misty Step is second level. Do I really want to waste a second level spell slot?
I'm just gonna use the firebolt cantrip to light the brazier.
Mm, you know what? Yeah, sure. So I slowly open the door to like attract as little attention as possible. And when I have a clear enough shot, I fire a firebolt at the brazier.
Cool.
And it's a goddamn 20.
Nice.
That's good to know. So you light the brazier on fire,
Mhm.
and you find 3 of these.
Everywhere.
Oh
I've
shit.
sent
I know what those are. Let's attack them.
I don't know what they are, but they're
They're
horrible.
disgusting, kill it.
they seem to freeze and just stare at the brazier.
I'm just gonna
Their
like
eyes are glowing cold and blue like sapphires. But not the good kind of sapphires. The oh shit, this is bad sapphires.
oh. I'm just like not. I'm just gonna like stare at them, like waiting for anything, just not move a muscle until they like. It is like a Wild West situation. I'm waiting on them to do their first move.
Stand off, yeah.
Yeah.
Mexican standoff.
Yeah.
Roll for stealth.
Oh my
All of
god.
us? Or if we're all hiding, I
We're gonna
suppose.
I got a 12.
we're gonna check your ability to stand completely still.
I can. This is like this is like the Drax meme. I can stand so completely still. I am almost invisible.
Yes.
While eating
You're
popcorn.
Drax.
1 second,
You're
because somehow my thing went completely French again for some reason.
Okay, we're waiting.
Uh, oh, there we go. Yeah, I couldn't remember which one was stealth because it was all in French.
Yeah, yeah. What do you got?
Well, I'm rolling now. Why bad? 24 for stealth from Biscuit.
Ooh,
Hey, there we go.
nice.
Why bad?
I am missing a roll.
Sullivan.
Smith. Sullivan's.
Wait. Watch the have I rolled? Sorry.
You
Oh,
roll
we
stealth.
all rolling for stealth. I assumed
Yeah.
only. Sorry, I assumed only fucking. On.
We're all staying like dead still to not draw attention of these things.
Yeah. I thought only the wizard was rolling. Sorry. Let me see what the stealth does a bat have. Swarm of bats. So
You roll your regular.
oh, okay. That's a 21.
They seem to be mesmerized by the fire, for slowly turning back to continue gnawing on the bones.
Okay.
When one of them locks eyes with Aderin and hisses and goes,
And goes what?
it's hisses.
Okay.
I I,
And it throws a bone at Aderin.
Yeah, my
A roll for initiative.
God damn.
Oh shit.
Initiative. There we go. Ooh, I just got a nat 20. That's a 22.
Yeah.
On what?
The 6.
Do I have to roll something to not get hit by this bone?
We're getting to
That's
that first roll initiative so we get the turn order.
Sure thing.
And post it.
Ooh, at 23.
Ooh.
Same as Val only I have a higher dex.
hello.
Biscuit. Mage.
Sorry, guys.
And Val is there. So, Adrian, what's your armor class?
Oh, my AC is 13.
You get, as you are surprised by, you thought you were standing really still.
Mm-hmm.
You see how it throws the bow at you. You're trying to stay completely still even more. Hopefully, it's just checking. It can't see move. It can only see movement. It can only see movement. And it hits you in the head, and you go, "Ow!"
Ouch.
And then you all realize
Bloody hell.
they
Yeah, okay.
see.
Do I take any damage from that?
You get a headache, and you get disadvantage on your next roll.
Oh.
Okay.
And Val, it's your
Okay.
turn first.
Really? Not mine? Not Biscuit?
Okay.
Okay. Biscuit got 23.
Oh.
Yeah.
But Val got a nat 20.
Well, so did I.
Oh.
No.
Well, it doesn't matter. It's a number.
Biscuit,
You're up.
Yes. Yeah, just confirming that was yeah. There we go.
This is 23.
So
Rose
I'm
22.
still stealthy, right?
No, they know you're there. They can see you.
They're all
They
standing
have
together.
noticed you.
I blow it.
Okay. Well, in that case, I'm going to stand really still as well for some steady aim. So I get my advantage on a dice roll. And so I get my sneak attack.
They are about. Let's count squares here.
Well, they're 60 feet
20.
away.
20 feet away.
That's fine.
And between you and them are the bracer.
Well, I'm
But
going to attack the the one that threw the bone at Adrin
yeah,
with one of my psychic blades. And with my steady aim advantage, I rolled a total 21 to hit.
it hits.
So that means I get my psychic blades and my sneak attack, which is now at level 5, 3d6.
So how much damage?
1 second. That's plus total 13 damage total.
Nice.
You hit it square in the chest.
Nice.
And then I'm going to throw a second blade.
The first blade creates a big wound, and something black is oozing out of it.
And then I'm going to
Second
roll
blade.
a second time.
Okay.
Sorry, then I'm going to throw the second blade.
Yes.
Sorry, I rolled 3d20. That's
That's a
another
bit
20 to hit.
Okay. So roll for damage.
That is what before. 1 second. Just there we go. That is 6 damage, and then doubled, yeah, on a crit.
You only double the dice roll.
Oh, in that case, that's 6 plus 3, so 9 total.
The second blade hits right in the wound where you hit the first time.
Nice.
And as it goes inside, the creature splits in half.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
And it's lots of black. And where you were expecting blood, it's just some black goo oozing. Is there
Okay, then.
anything else you want to do on your turn? One is down, two to go.
I can't do anything else because I did steady aim.
Okay, so it's my turn now then.
Yes.
I am going to keep my spell slots intact, and I am going to fire a firebolt on the one that. Wait, did Cat kill the one that saw Adrien or another one?
That one.
One
Okay.
with the bone at the end.
Okay.
But all three of them have reacted and know where you are.
Okay. So I'm just like going to shoot a firebolt at one of them.
Let's make it easy for me. Let's call them left and right.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot the one on the left.
Okay?
Fireball. That's a 22.
That will hit.
Nice. And roll for damage. That's 8.
The firebolt flies from you, hits this one also in the chest. It burns, but from the burn wounds, something black is oozing.
There's something.
So it's still alive.
Very much.
Hmm. Okay. I'm going to end my turn here because I'm not just like gonna move something. I don't think.
Okay. That brings us over to Aderin.
As horrible as these things are, they don't look friendly. So I will. Did you say they're 20 feet away?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm just checking my range. That'd be. Oh, speed is 30. That's fine. Yeah. So I'm sorry. The action economy for D&D. I draw my second blade and run at these things. At the one on the left, the one that Val just attacked.
Yeah, so you run at it.
Mhm.
And I don't count it as an action to just draw a blade or use reading a bow.
Okay, thank you. In which case, I would like to do my 2-weapon fighting and take 2 slashes at this thing. One
Go
to each
for it.
weapon.
Roll for
It's,
attack and tell me where you're aiming.
okay, the first one was 10 to hit.
That misses.
Okay, and then the next weapon is 17 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, good. And I'm just aiming at his torso.
Yep.
Okay.
Roll for damage.
It's piercing damage, and it is. What would that be slashing? It says piercing. 8 damage.
8 damage.
Mm-hmm.
And as the weapon in your main hand tries to attack, but the monster seems to be barely out of reach for that one. So you immediately go in for attack with your offhand weapon. You hit it square in the chest where the firebolt previously hit. It seems to hurt this weird thing. It seems not in pain, just enraged and more annoyed.
Fair enough.
This black ooze have gotten stuck to your weapon and you can't pull it out from the chest.
Uh-oh.
And it's slowly oozing up along the blade towards your hand. And it's a free action if you let go.
Let go of the sword. Do it.
Yeah, I will let go of my sword. I'll get it back later.
And you see how the ooze keeps crawling up. You release it just in the nick of time. And now it has something black and... Is it a rapier you're using? Or a dagger?
Short sword.
A short, and now it has a black short sword thing sticking out of its chest and torso.
Okay, Aderin feels ill. Like, she's disgusted.
How does Smidge react in all of this?
I charge directly at the one with the rapier through it. As a swarm of bats. Because bats feel no fear. And because I'm technically two swarms of bats, like because I have my one that's technically my familiar and the other one. I charge at them with 2 attacks. The
The
first
same
one,
one has already been attacked, or the right one?
no, the same one, the same one. First one is an 11 to hit.
It misses.
Okay. Ah, fucking, it was a really good roll. Two. Okay. The second one, I rolled a natural 20,
It hits.
which
So you're back.
is which is 5 damage plus 5 extra damage, so 10 damage.
As the bats swarm the creature and bite at it and punch and slap it with its wings, they create lots of wounds, lots of black ooze coming out.
Yeah.
The creature falls back, and you are turned back into your normal shape.
Damn it. Fucking ghouls. They suck.
And you take 5 necrotic damage.
Oh crap.
Ouch.
By the way, you know,
They're-
like I have another like uh, HP bar from my bats, you know?
Yeah.
No, just so you know.
Yep.
No worries.
But this one affects your regular form.
True. Fair. So next one, because that was my turn.
And it's the third ghoul left. The only thing left standing. This ghoulish creature.
Cat, you're up, I think.
No,
what
it's
did the
Victor's.
ghouls ever go yet?
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, right. It hasn't acted yet.
Nice.
It just stares at you. All of you. You can feel it piercing into your soul.
Would
I'm going to pierce into its head.
would
Mm.
my ring of mind shielding protect me from that?
It's not telepathic, it's more like the cold feeling in your back, like, oh shit.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And it points towards the ghoul that got sliced in half. Goes over to it and puts it together, and it rises. There are now two ghouls, creatures standing.
I,
Fucking hell.
I don't have a reaction spell for that. Fuck. Wait. Can I cast counter spell on that? Can I cast counter spell on that?
Oh, is that a reaction?
Yeah,
Guess it
it's a
would be.
reaction. It's a reaction, but I don't know if it's a spell.
It will not work.
Fuck.
And these two creatures are standing between you and the door. So we are back at Mr. Biscuit.
Well, I'm going to do literally the same. Like I see, like obviously, the only thing that isn't madness is doing the same thing over and over again to get a different result.
Mhm.
I'm going to do literally the same thing.
I mean, to be fair,
Okay.
it's not a different result. It's just like the same result over again. So you're good.
That was the joke, yeah.
No, yeah, I know. It just doesn't really work in that scenario.
Anyway, I'm just going to stand still, take good aim, and throw a blade at the fucker.
The one who did the. Are you going to throw it against the one who was cut in half, or the one who uncut it?
The one I already split in half once, yeah.
Yeah. Roll for attack.
Okay, so it's a good thing I had that. I did this stand still because the first attack would have, the first roll would have hit. But the second one is a dirty 20 to hit.
So roll for damage.
And that is, again, one second. That's 5 and 19 total damage.
It hits.
Nice.
And the second one?
Sorry?
Are you going to
second
throw your
attack?
second?
Yeah, I'm throwing my second one as well. Yes, that's correct. And I rolled 3d20 by accident again. The second one is 17 to hit.
It hits.
And the damage is 5.
Some people would call it madness. Because yet again, you throw your 2 blades at it, you hit it square in the chest, and it splits completely in half.
Yeah.
Right down the middle.
And then I just give the ghoul that put it together a middle finger.
Okay?
Okay.
You give it the finger, and that ghoul just stares at you.
Yeah.
I'm going to act as fast as I can and like go as close as I can to the last goal without like getting into touching distance of him, just to like make sure I do as much damage as I can, and I
Yeah.
cast Burning Hands, level 1 Burning Hands on him. And god damn it. It's a total of 10, but I got a nat 1 on that.
Wait, do you roll for burning hands, or does
Oh no no.
the roll of reflex?
Oh yeah. It's a dexterity save throw, dexterity 13 save throw. My bad.
That was hold your hands out. Your thumbs are touching and your fingers spread. A small, thin sheet of flames appear in front of your fingertips. And they fly towards the ghoulish creature, hitting it right in the back of the head.
I see that.
Unfortunately,
Mhm.
the fire continues beyond it,
Oh no.
and Mr. Biscuit must also do a dex save.
Oh
I was 20 feet away.
yeah, it's a 15-foot cone.
Oof.
Okay. How much damage? Then he's barely fine.
So he's
You can
barely.
see the fire.
Hmm?
You are barely out of range. You can see how the fire stops just right in front of you.
Okay, so I'm like
Mr.
60.
Biscuit.
Oh, okay, so he's like 16 feet away from me. Biscuit.
No, Mr. Biscuit
Hmm?
feels just out of reach. You can feel the warmth from the fire.
Okay. And what about the ghoul?
It's hit square completely by it, and I want you to roll 3d6
3d6.
or
God damn it. It's another nat 1. This time it's an 11.
What not one? You're rolling damage.
Yeah, but like it's a 3d6. One of the d6s is a nat 1.
There is no nat one on damage.
yeah. When we talk about nat one, we usually talk about when you roll a d20.
Okay.
But anyways, it goes goes 11 damage.
Yes.
It's burned. The fire burned away its skin on big parts of its body. And yet where you expected blood is this black ooze.
Disgusting.
The creature doesn't seem to react to the pain.
Um.
It seems hurt, but it doesn't give you any reaction.
Does it like just stand there?
You hit it in the back. It doesn't seem to have noticed to have been burned.
Oof.
Um.
So it's still standing?
Very much.
Alright.
At this. So I can't move anymore, right? Technically.
Technically, no.
Okay. So. I'm. Since I am rather close to him, and
You're
I.
just outside melee range.
Oh, just outside melee range.
Yeah,
But
you
he.
said you wanted to get as close as possible, but without going into melee range.
Okay, okay, good. So, but he can like walk up to me to get me into melee range, right? At least I imagine so.
No problem at all to do that.
Okay, so I am going to just yeah, I'm just gonna end my turn like that and hope that you guys can kill him before it's his turn.
Adrin, your turn.
I'll do what I did last time and move towards and slash at this thing.
Lose a second sword.
You only have one weapon now, unless you pull out another one.
Yeah, I have my other my. I just use my special longsword.
Yeah. Roll for attack.
The magic one.
Yeah, the one I got from Trisenda thing. It's 14 to hit.
It will hit.
Okay, good. And then I'll roll damage. 7 damage.
As you slice the creature across the back, black ooze hits the blade.
It's doing that again, yeah.
Hmm?
Like the black ooze is boiling as soon as it touches the blade.
Ooh.
Doesn't like
because
that.
it's silver blade, isn't it?
Yeah, it's well, it's like a +1. I'm not sure what it's made of.
Creature seems the creature does get wounded. Where you slice it, it leaves a wound. But this blade does not seem to be caught by this black ooze.
Yeah.
Nice.
Is there anything else you want to do?
I will jump back away from this creature at the end of my turn.
And
Alright.
it gets an attack of opportunity then.
I should have thought about that.
Turns around and it slashes at you with a clawed hand. It hits you square across the chest. Does 7 necrotic damage.
Thank you.
And you must do a constitution saving throw for me.
13.
feel how you start getting stiff and you have difficulty moving. You get the feeling that you should not be touched by it again.
Okay.
You get difficulty breathing.
I'm just sort of struggling. Okay, thank you.
You're really struggling to move. You can, but it's not going well. And like a pro, it's going to take a minute to just check the home gate.
Can I do my turn in the time?
But we can do your turn, Philip.
Um,
Okay, I think I'm
again.
good. I have no idea what that was about.
I hope it was nothing then.
Uh, is is Adrien still next to the ghoul?
No,
Yeah,
she walked out of range.
Okay,
So-
cool.
But she got
I
sliced through it.
okay. I approach the fucking wait. Just let me check a second. Each quick thing. Okay, so I approach the ghoul. I move in such a direction that I'm not in melee with it too, and there's no one behind it from my point of view.
Okay.
And I cast Thunder Wave at it. Just so you know, I'm posting it in chat right now.
Mhm.
It needs
At
to
what
make me
level do you cast Thunder Wave?
level 1, the level 1 for now. It needs to make me a Constitution 14 DC check.
and it pushes them away. Which is cool.
How much damage would it take if it failed?
If it failed, it takes 2d8 damage, which I'm rolling it now. I rolled 8, so 16.
16.
Yes. And if it succeeded, it would take half as much and isn't pushed away. So,
The
is it
creature
pushed?
seems completely unaffected by it. It doesn't move at all.
Oof. Is it still alive?
It stands completely still, like it's frozen.
Nasty.
And the spell emits a thunderous boom that echoes along the deep inside the mine. So whatever else was in the mines probably know you're here now.
Such a
Great
smart.
going, Snitch.
The creature tries to move, yet again going for its fallen comrade, and manages to push it together before it falls over.
Hmm.
There is just one creature standing, but it's another one this time.
Wait, what?
What?
The one hit by the thunder wave.
Sorry, so did it die or did it not die?
The one sliced in two, it pushed it together, and then it fell over.
Okay, it brought back a friend before it died. So there's one more creature left right now.
There's, yes, the one Mr. Biscuit has been whacking with his psychic blades.
Okay.
Dagger. Is back standing.
I just growl in frustration.
Yes.
And I believe it's my turn.
It's your turn.
So, for the third time, I'm going to throw a dagger at it. And, oh shit! Yeah, it's a nat 20.
Nice.
You hit it square chest again.
And does the sneak attack get added to the critical, or is it after?
After.
Okay, so it's because I just need to roll all of them. So that's 9 for the normal damage, and for the sneak attack, it's 7. That's 18 total damage.
The creature splits in half again and just lies there.
Are there any creatures left?
Not in this room.
Okay.
I just throw the second blade at it just for the sake of completeness.
Roll for attack.
19.
Roll for damage.
1 second. There we go. 5.
As it falls to the ground, split in half, your second blade flies towards it, goes between the middle, down on the rock floor, and a crack created.
Okay.
And the creature fall just boom, boom, on both sides of the crack.
And stay down.
That was impressive, guys. I don't feel very
And
good.
we're out of combat.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
Aaron, yeah, she says, yeah, well done, everybody. That was
We
horrible, but
survived.
we did it. Those things are awful. Ugh. And I move over to the one that absorbed my sword. Can I retrieve the sword at all?
The other sword with the
The
magic.
Yeah.
The sword is completely covered in the black ooze.
Can I use Ray of Frost to freeze the ooze?
You're welcome to try.
It's a
Yes.
7.
Nothing happens.
Sword on it.
Hmm.
It gets a bit like small pieces of frost on it, but it doesn't seem affected.
I guess I'll run my good sword over the goo to see if that will remove it. My +1 sword.
As you move your blade over the black ooze, it boils away, so you can see your other blade beneath the black goo.
So I just concentrate on removing all of the goo so I can retrieve the sword without touching any of it.
Takes a few minutes. You're trying to be very careful, not leaving a single drop.
Yeah.
But the blade looks more or less intact. You were expecting much more damage, but it doesn't seem to be affected or hurt by it.
All right, I'm relieved, and I sheath the blade. Well, actually, no, I keep them both drawn. Is everyone okay after all of that?
Yeah, I don't think I got hit.
I'm just frustrated at having to do this thing down over and over.
We're glad you did it. That was impressive.
So to make it clear, because I was missing for some of the second half of that battle. So Adrien sliced one of the ghouls, and then another one came back up, or what happened there?
Mr. Biscuit split ghoul number 1 in half.
Yeah.
Adrien attacked ghoul number 2. As her regular blade touched the black ooze, it spread over the blade,
Hmm.
so she let go of it. Creature number 3 went over to creature number 1 and pushed the two halves together, and creature number 1 rose.
Hmm.
And then Mr. Biscuit split creature number 1 in half again, because why stop something that is obviously working? It seems to be split in half.
Yes.
Good.
I cast Fire Hands, almost did friendly fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Adrien attacked creature number 3 also. Got hurt a bit when she moved away from it after attacking it.
Hmm.
And then we had Thunder Wave.
Yeah,
Am I remembering correctly?
I think so. I think you said it well.
Thunder Wave that didn't seem to hurt the creature. So it continued doing what it did before and just pushing creature number 1 back together.
Oh, so that's why
And then
Biscuit
it
was
fell over
frustrated.
and died. And Mr. Biscuit took care of creature number 1 a third time.
Okay.
That's my mental image of what happened.
Okay. Biscuit just asks other like, can you cut their heads off with that fancy sword, just in case?
Yeah, sure. And I swing the swords to sever their heads, which I'm sure is disgusting.
The black goose is coming out instead of where you were expecting blood. And just as normal as touches that blade, it fizzles and boils away. So it doesn't seem to cauterize where you cut it. It just seems to get rid of the goo.
Hmm. Okay. Also, question to you, Kim. I took necrotic damage. I think Smidge did as well. Does that have prolonging effects, or is it just the one-off damage?
No, it's just a type of damage, like
Prolonged thing.
or
Okay,
piercing.
it's just unpleasant. Okay, thank you.
Perfect. Thank you.
So Biscuit just like looks at them. Well, this went rather painlessly.
Hmm.
I suppose it could have been worse.
Yeah, can you imagine having ranged attacks and going into melee range and getting hit or something?
Indeed.
Why, if I didn't have these blades I can throw, I probably would have used my bow or something. I wouldn't want to be in touching distance with something this disgusting.
We should probably keep moving because that thunder wave was quite loud, and if anything heard it, it might try to find us here.
In all likelihood, there's nothing else here. If there is,
Yeah,
we're dead either way.
but even if there are more of those things, they might have heard it.
Let's explore the room first. Can I
Yeah.
check the bones around here? How old are they? Like, do they seem like the meat melted off, or do they still have clothes or some shit like that?
It's just skeletons. They
Oh, so really?
have been cleaned. There are
Cool.
no flesh of any kind left on them.
Okay,
And on the
cool.
bones you see that they have been gnawed at. Something has been chewing everything.
About what I was expecting. Do I see any possessions? Like rings, weapons, swords, that sort of thing.
No,
Weird. Are these like human bones, dwarf-sized bones, that sort of thing?
I think Kim said they were probably dwarf and orc.
Oh, okay,
dwarves
okay.
and orcs.
Okay, weird.
And you find scraps of what could have been armor once in his one time, but they have been torn to pieces.
Okay.
Can I inspect the bunks in case there are any like lockers, personal lockers or anything with stuff in them?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm going to like wait. So we're past the door, right?
you're inside the room.
Okay. So I'm just like going to start investigating, looking for the magic book that I've been after this entire time.
Okay.
Hmm?
I rolled 18 for investigation.
I rolled a 20.
And you find shredded piece of paper.
I only have 16 for investigation.
Are you checking the bunks as well, then?
Yeah, just looking around for more jewels.
So I just find. Did you say shredded paper?
Yeah.
Shredded for shredded paper.
Is there any way that I could like put the paper back together again, or is it like too far gone?
There are no difficulties if you would like to try. It's gonna take a few minutes doing the puzzle, but
I
it
just
looks doable.
I tipped the paper onto one of the bunks and tried to arrange it in a way that I could read what it said.
And we can also see that there are no gems, nothing valuable of any kind.
You hear that?
Yes. Yeah, that's why I didn't say it.
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah.
Did I miss something?
Hello.
Uh, did I miss something? Because I think I just either missed it or just didn't hear you guys.
Other was trying to arrange the paper and then nothing.
Oh, okay. So what did I get on my roll?
You did not find the book you were looking for.
No.
What were we rolling?
Keep
Uh,
looking there.
What?
They were investigating the room.
I mean, I can give you the aid action if you want, because I'm not really good at investigating.
He got a pretty good roll by himself, so
Who
I
needs
can
it?
tell you it's not. It's not gonna change anything.
Okay, fine. Then let's move on, I guess.
Adrin,
Yeah.
on the piece, you managed to put the page back together.
Okay.
Written, we have barred the doors. Can't hold them long. Horrible. Suffering. We cannot get out. We cannot get out. They have taken the main entrance 5 days ago. The pool is gone. The watcher in the water. We cannot get out. The end comes. Drums. Drums. They are coming.
Are you actually joking now?
Wait, what was that last part?
Yeah, I read it out again.
Okay, okay.
Why read
Send
it out?
send it in. Yeah, send it in the chat.
Yeah. For me,
No,
it's
he
cut
can't.
up
It's
really bad.
copyright.
Oh gosh. Is it a dwarves? I just really Okay.
What?
You can't send it in the chat because it's copyrighted.
Don't worry, it's
What?
not like what you are going to sue a game that is being live streamed to exactly 0 people.
You
I
don't
mean,
know
it might
how
be in the future.
they're almost as bad as Disney.
They covered their
They covered the
Alright.
minus 500, the minus 500 yen that we make a month.
Mm-mm-mm.
Okay, Adarin just spends a quiet moment feeling sad for the miners who were trapped down here.
Oh, I didn't get anything about drums. Yeah, it's good that you get.
Yeah, it's good that I only I lost Kim at around the end comes.
Mm-mm-mm. I
I'm glad at least one of you understood the reference.
Yeah, that was
Wait, what?
good.
It's a reference?
what reference?
You can tell them later.
Oh,
Come on, tell us now. Also, I make a tiny shrine for the miners.
Yeah, I think
Aw.
that's the right thing to do.
And
Okay.
just because of that, I can tell you this may or may not be a quote from a text written by J.R.R. Tolkien.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like the Tolkien estate is going to come after you now. They're almost as bad as Disney.
God damn.
oh
Fair
yeah,
game.
I remember now. It's the mine. It's the one in the mines.
I still have no idea what you guys are talking about. We'll talk about that
Have
later.
you seen the first Lord of the Rings movie?
Yeah,
Oh, I haven't watched
well,
Lord
not.
of the Rings. That
It's
makes
from the
sense.
book. It's
Yeah.
actually from the book. It's
Okay.
from the Lord of the Rings book.
Okay.
I remember because they.
Yes,
From,
the book that the Fool of a Took found.
mm, mm, mm.
Well, your characters have found a very discerning letter
Yes.
in a oral journal. So what are you doing?
I just turned to smidge, full of a smidge.
Fuck off.
Wait, what? What did you
Full of
say?
a cat. By the way, in that journal, is there anything else written on it?
That is what Adrian managed to piece together.
Oh, okay. Okay. Let's go lower then. At worst, I can turn into like a mole or something like that and try to get us out if we get trapped down here.
Guys, before we continue, I have a spell that requires some branches. I didn't grab any before we came down here. I could, if you're okay to wait, I could go pop outside and grab
I mean,
some.
we should probably have something to use that. I have a
Do you have any
tinderbox if that could.
I suppose that might help if it has some twigs in there.
Yeah,
I could use those.
it has tin. Oh, yeah, I don't think it does, but I do have a torch, which I haven't
Oh, is it?
touched. If you want to carve some branches out of it.
What is the spell you want to use?
I need 7 sharp thorns or 7 small twigs.
You can't get that from a torch.
Damn it!
If everyone's awake, okay to wait, Adarin can run back out, go up the ladder, and grab some
Yeah, that's
before
fine.
she goes back down. Okay. I'll just be back in a few minutes, guys, and then she runs off.
All right.
I'm just gonna
Ned.
chill near the door.
Do I get back safely, him?
It's not the easiest way to navigate in the tunnels, but you manage to find the red arrows of glowing
Yes.
rubies.
Yeah.
So it's gonna take an hour or so to get there and get back, but you do it without any problems. More than just it takes a while finding your way back.
Yeah, and it's creepy being here on my own, but I've been here
Dark vision.
with my glowy
And
sword and rubies.
And you're happy that you are a ranger so that you at least are a bit good at tracking your own footsteps. It could have been worse.
Yeah, I don't get lost in here forever, hopefully. I just think it's worth it for the spell. That might come in handy later. And you guys, you're just sort of hanging out in the room?
I'm not going off on my own after those things. Although then again, I might as well.
Yeah, you can take care of them pretty well.
Did Pro go to check his gate again?
No, I'm here. I'm here. I'm just
Oh,
chilling
you're
by the
back.
door.
Okay.
Everything okay?
Mhm.
Good. Do you
No
mind
one
if we
is trying to break into your home?
I don't think so.
Good.
do something if they do?
Yeah.
Do you mind if we call it a night, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably a good idea. I'm really fucking tired.
Yeah, that's
It's
fine
a
by
good
me.
place too, and you're quite safe where you are.
Mm-hmm. Oh, perfect.
Dead
Nice.
things.
By the way, I do have a question. Sorry if this is kind of awkward. Do you guys think we could do next week like a little bit earlier?
Because we have
Define
something
earlier.
Oh,
Like,
I can't come next week. I'm at
oh,
base.
okay. I mean, in general, sorry. Like an hour earlier at most.
An hour earlier is okay for us.
Yeah.
Yeah, same
We'll
same
probably
for
be
me.
home by then.
Right? It works. It works.
Oh, okay.
But we're gonna say in 2 weeks then.
Yep.
Yeah.
Thank you
Yeah.
for today. And
You again.
congratulations. You have found the mines of Fandelver.
Now the thing
After
is,
all
we
this
haven't
time,
found any treasures so far. I don't think.
we found rubies on the walls.
Yeah, but they're like
I'm sure it was the treasure.
I'm not sure if they worth much, and if they are, I'm not sure how we're going to get them off the walls.
I mean, I plan on just staying in the mine and like claiming that I own them because I'm in the mine.
God damn it.
I just love that the cat character just decided that I'm gonna sit on this thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
That's
big,
perfect.
It's
it's funny.
such
I'm gonna sit on it.
it's such a typical
Real
thing
mine.
for a cat to do.
Where is mine? Like, oh, this thing? Oh, it's mine now, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna sit on it.
Yes.
That's the most cat thing ever.
The cat's outside in the sun. We're down here in the terrifying mine in the dark.
No, the cat's with me.
Cat came back down. Of course, yeah. Maddie's outside though.
Yeah.
I would not be surprised if the cat is regretting its decision to leave Stone.
Wait, why would
I
they?
mean,
Why would it leave?
it's with you.
Yeah.
I think it's regretting leaving, just sitting up there basking in the sun.
Hmm.
It's
It's
like the
warm,
dark.
something big. It's to sit on. What's down here? Darkness, damp, monsters.
Less pleasant, yes.
Also food. It also has food with me.
Yeah, but yeah, maybe it's just if it would have had any second thoughts about why did I follow you down, I could understand it. Why go into danger when it could just be in the sun and sleep?
Indeed.
Well, good night, everyone.
Good night.
Yeah.
Hope
Yeah.
to see
Good
you
night.
guys.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Fine.